Are we doing the
Yep.
walkthrough too? Okay.
All right. Welcome back to our next stream. This is going to be teens, adults, and masters. Going for the walkthrough here, real quick. Very similar to the last course that you had if we were watching that. Just a few minor tweaks here. So just kind of gonna let it go through. Make a few notes if anything is different. Me and John are not privy to the differences so far, so we are also just pretty much going to be watching as it goes on.
So the walkthrough is an opportunity where you obviously learning the course, but more importantly to ask questions. And so if there's something that you don't understand about a particular obstacle, how it operates, or what is on, what is off. By that I mean what you can touch, what you can't touch, what is only hands allowed. Those are the type of questions that all these ninjas will want to raise so that they have a real clear understanding and are not inadvertently disqualified from clearing an obstacle.
Exactly, because when you are running the course, it is really important that you don't accidentally step off of a pad that you're not supposed to. We saw that in the last wave. There were a few times where people cleared the course and they just jumped off the pad and accidentally failed the next obstacle because of that. And we really want to make sure that in these walkthroughs we touch on all of those, especially with those questions, to make sure that that doesn't happen again. We've learned from the last wave a little bit. We kind of saw how people were running the course, and I'm sure there's going to be a few more things we add on this time. Obviously, Coach Gavin is explaining the course to all of our kids, adults, and masters.
Well, let's go over the age groups of these ninjas that we're about to see through the walkthrough. It's preteens, I believe, which I believe would be the ages of, I think it's 11 to 12. Adults is anybody over 18 is the age, I believe. And obviously masters is 40 plus. And that's the division I compete in. And so I know the masters, and I tip my hat to all the masters out there for continuing to push themselves, even though you're over 40 years old.
And actually, my co-commentator here, John, actually would have been running this course if he hadn't accidentally destroyed his Achilles before then, which is very unfortunate. But
Very
hopefully
unfortunate.
in the next February comp, he'll be able to run.
Yeah. And speaking of that February competition, it's going to be a triple header, which is the first time I've heard of any triple header ninja competition. So for those out there viewing, let your friends and other fellow ninja competitors know that there's going to be a triple header in February here at Skyhook in Tigard, Oregon.
Yeah, it's gonna be really fun. Gonna be really hard. We're gonna have one day of ninja course, one day of a parkour setup, and then I believe the final day is going to be a mix of both. It's gonna be very interesting because we're going to run a red point comp one of the days. Which, if you don't know what a red point comp is, it's basically just a bunch of challenges sprinkled throughout the gym that you get points for completing, and harder challenges are worth more points. It's a really interesting concept that I hope we move forward with and do some more with.
And then let's just touch real quickly for any new viewers what the full course format of WNL, World Ninja League, is called. And you're putting it there on the screen. So this competition is a full course format. There's different formats. This one happens to be the full course.
Yep. When basically how it works is competitors are just going to keep running through the course even if they fail an obstacle. But the fail percentage actually dictates the amount of points that you're going to get from that obstacle. So if more people end up failing that obstacle, for those of you who actually complete it, that obstacle will be worth more points than a different obstacle that everyone completes. It's a really interesting format that I actually like quite a bit. But yeah, we're just going to see kind of how it goes. We already ran through one wave. Everyone did extremely well. Congrats again to our winners of that last wave. And I'm hoping that we can get started through here really quickly. As soon as Gavin finishes up his prerequisites right here, we're going to get right into the walkthrough. John, when you are going through a walkthrough, what do you have in your mind that you're specifically trying to look out for?
Well, first of all, I always try to listen, make sure I'm listening to the rules. And for me, I suppose like other ninjas, you have certain weaknesses that, and, certain obstacles. For me, balance obstacles are always a challenge. I wish I had better balance skills, but I look at the balance obstacle. I think about my approach. You think about which foot placement. So for many of these obstacles, somebody who doesn't do ninja might think, oh, I'm just going to run up to it. But the more experienced ninjas will think about their foot, hand placements to, improve their chances of success.
Definitely.
For instance, it may be the angle approach may dictate that you use a particular front foot. Maybe it's your right versus left. And I think you'll see some of the ninjas thinking along those lines as Gavin is explaining the very first obstacle, which we called in the last wave the rope bridge, but I believe it is now showing a different name, which we will call out.
I believe it's not up currently, but it is. I believe it hasn't changed at all. Except for the fact that I believe those pink holds are now off for this age group. I do not believe they are allowed to use them.
Okay. The wall, I believe, is in.
Yes, the wall is in for all age groups, as it is... Oh, maybe he is using the pink holds.
Okay, so I think the pink holds are in. The wall is in, meaning that you can use your hands to help support you as you traverse across the rope bridge.
So I believe the rope bridge has not changed at all then, which is good to see. We always love having a really easy first obstacle because it's really easy to build
confidence,
a good mindset, momentum going into the rest of your course. Because if you fail the first obstacle, it's really demoralizing, and we see very often that people who fail the first obstacle just kind of get in a funk in their mindset and just kind of not don't care anymore, but they just kind of start to lose it a little.
But I would just add, really, there are no easy obstacles in Ninja. I mean, for the viewers out there, if you are looking at this, oh wow, I could easily do that. Well, go to your local ninja gym, wherever it may be, and try a few obstacles, and you will quickly learn that these seemingly apparent easy obstacles are actually difficult, and that it may take you multiple tries. For instance, as Gavin is, explaining the balance line obstacle, taking that one step on that bar there, you might slip and lose your balance. And, well, let me try it again. Well, in this competition, that would be a fail. You would not acquire points. And so what, again, is seemingly easy is not easy and requires dexterity, balance. The wood blocks are off, as Gavin pointed out. Only the bars are in. So if a foot touches that block, you're disqualified, or you fail that.
And that's a slight change from last time where the wood blocks were on.
Right, that's exactly right.
So basically what you're going to be seeing here is the course is pretty much still the same that it was last time. It's just going to have very slight differences that make it just a little bit harder. But overall, it shouldn't be like extremely hard.
Right.
Yeah. I believe there's only one major difference between the last course and this course, and we will get to that, I believe, in a few obstacles.
And I think Gavin's pointing out that landing pad there. We had one competitor inadvertently land that, but then fell off to the side.
And they actually acquired the point for this obstacle, which is the rolling donuts right now, but they didn't. They instantly failed the next obstacle, which is going to be the monkey's run, because they just jumped off the starting starting platform for the next obstacle.
Right. Looks like the donut, there is no change from the previous wave.
Correct.
The donuts are on, and that's what you will be, the ninjas will be reversing across.
And later, I believe we will see the reverse of that, where only the rolling log is on, or they might be changing it to where only one donut is on. Not entirely sure what they're doing for that one, but I know there is plans to change it. But yep, looks like the rolling donut is exactly the same as the last wave. So we're moving on to the monkey's run now. One important note with the monkey's run, you'll see all these holes in our monkey space here. You are not allowed to put any fingers or toes in those holes. It will be an instant disqualification, which I believe he's going over right now. Just really to make sure that like you don't get a finger stuck in there and kind of hurt yourself.
Hands are allowed, right? So you
Yes.
can brace yourself with an open hand if you lean into the monkey space wall, but you're not able to, use your fingers to provide any additional support. And I think Gavin is covering that.
And this
aspect.
course obstacle is designed greatly in a way where you're not even going to need to use your hands if you do it correctly. We do have one change here where the ring previously has been taken away, so it is just the flywheel to the wall now.
Oh, there he is explaining. And that will be an interesting obstacle in the sense that that spinning wheel could pose some challenges for ninjas to then get up onto that block without any finger hold support.
They're really going to have to use their legs and their hands to brace themselves against that wall so they don't accidentally bounce back and off. I think that's going to be a choke point in the course that we're really going to want to look for.
Looks like Gavin's is doing the demo.
Yeah, making sure all the kids are out of the way so they don't get whacked by Gavin's long legs. He makes it look so
It's
easy.
easy.
Just swinging around that pole right to the end.
Again,
Nothing changing. up.
again for the viewers, it's not that easy. Trust me, it's not that easy to do. Gavin makes it look easy, but trust me, it is not that easy.
Gavin's been doing this for almost 8 years now. He's learned a lot in those 8 years. Just finishing up the questions for the Monkeys Run, coming right over to our next obstacle, the Indiana Jones. I believe this obstacle is fully unchanged.
No, there are less.
There are less holds now.
Right, so less holds as the ninja has to traverse from that bar to the upper bar by Gavin's head there, where he just ducked under.
And then later we will see that upper bar will be the only thing you can use. But for right now, they have a single handhold to kind of help them with it. This obstacle is probably the one that's got the most drastic change that I've seen so far, as it is infinitely harder now because we do not have those handholds to really help. The arete on the wall is on, though, so it should still be able to use your handholds.
Right, allow ninjas to clear that. But that's an important point to know if the ninjas are watching, that is in play. The wall is in play there.
Yes, and once again, this mat has been moved even farther back now than it has been. So ninjas are really going to have to get a big swing on that rope and ring just to get all the way over to that orange pad. Coming right up now to our next one, the Lachey line. I think they were moved very slightly farther apart, but this obstacle earlier proved itself to be a very formidable place in our course, so I think they didn't want to change it too much just to make sure that we'll have a higher clear rate, because I believe earlier there was only a single ninja that cleared the Lachey line in our youth women's. Just finishing up some questions on the Indiana Jones. Just coming right back over to the Lachey line now. Pretty easy, pretty simple.
The other thing that I think these ninjas are thinking about, besides listening to the rules, is they're mapping out in their brains, what technique, what approach, what do they need to focus on as they, approach each and every obstacle.
Definitely. When you're in a walkthrough, you really want to be paying attention to what your course coordinator is saying, because there have been times where someone's not paying attention and they totally miss that this specific thing is not able to be touched, and then they grab it and they have to DQ that point.
Right.
So this is probably the most important part of the actual day for course running, besides the actual run itself.
That looked fairly straightforward. Looks like just a few questions there before we move on to the Dragon's Teeth, which If you can see in the screen, we don't have a shot of it right now, but it's a incline. There you have a glimpse of it. That's a sharp angle,
Yeah.
and for those viewers out there, anytime you have to go reach up, it takes an additional level of strength, upper body strength. Here you have these
Lobster claws.
lobster claws, hooks that you're going to need to not only grab, but you have to pull your upper body, use your upper body strength to move upwards.
We have those small little notches,
Notches.
with the metal there to make it a little easier. Gavin makes it look so easy just by rotating his body up and down, getting all the way over.
Using those hips to generate some upward motion, which is key. It's not just pulling with your lats. It's using your hips to then move upward.
And also keeping that core engaged. If you have your core engaged, you're much less likely to kind of swing around, and you can keep your laser focus straight forward while putting that lobster claw in that final ring to just swing to the ending platform. The dragon's teeth are going to be a little hard, especially for, I believe our adults are having to use the talon, only a single talon to hop up. That's going to be extremely hard.
To the ring.
Yeah.
So that's a precision move, and those are very tricky. If for the ninjas, this is the first time they're seeing these obstacles, right? And I'm sure that it drew a gasp from a lot of the ninjas who just watched Gavin demonstrate that particular move. But anytime you have a precision move like that, it always poses a challenge.
100%. Especially a lot of these ninjas haven't even seen a talon before, as a talon is kind of our specific obstacle that we got from, I believe one of our Booster Club members actually donated it to us. The talon is very interesting because it's basically just a straight stick with a notch at the end of it, and it's really hard to kind of maneuver it in a way to stick onto a metal bar. So I believe our members will definitely have a small advantage there, as they've played on the talon a lot over the past 6-7 months.
So the talon, unlike the claw, lobster claw, obviously it has less length and therefore less leeway, flexibility for any additional movement. So one extra movement one way or the other way, you might slip and peel right off.
100%. Especially since the lip doesn't curve down. It's only just a straight little notch, so you really got to be careful about how you're holding it. Moving right on to the floating cubes. There's no changes to the floating cubes. The most straightforward obstacle here, literally just go across the cubes to the blue pad right on the floor. This is kind of designed to be a small little rest obstacle, still using your upper body, obviously, but not wanting to really pump you out before you're going right over to the under-over. Getting just a few questions on that. Pretty simple little obstacle right there. Shouldn't take too long to get all the questions out of the way.
And all those holes that you see on those cubes are in, right? Whether you use the cliffhangers or the climbing holds, they're all on.
Yeah.
And it looks like the last cube only has 2 holds.
Correct. You're not allowed to use the top of the cube. However, that wouldn't really help you anyway, because the cube rotates since it's attached to a higher point, so the top of the cube isn't really even that good of a hold anyway.
Right. And as I mentioned the last time, for the newer ninjas, anytime you are on a non-fixed obstacle like the cubes where you see them... please excuse the telephone that you hear in the background. But it can be unnerving for those who don't have experience with moving, rotating obstacles, rather than, for instance, a fixed bar.
Definitely. The very first cube is attached to 2 points. The second cube, I believe, is only attached to 1 point, which means it's going to spin a lot more than the first cube. And it's definitely going to pose more of a challenge to some of our newer ninjas. I believe it's been said that we have some ninjas who have never even actually done ninja before doing this course. And I'm very excited to see how they do, because this is supposed to be a beginner-centered course. And I in my opinion, having people who've never done ninja before is a great way to see if it is in fact a beginner-centered course or not.
Yeah, I think that's amazing that, I think there were two, my understanding, there's two ninjas out there who have never been to a ninja gym, such as Skyhook, have not trained, but yet have signed up for this competition.
It is going to be very fun to see how they go.
Don't you just love technology?
I love technology.
You love
I love when I
technology.
can't turn off technology because it would destroy our phone system.
We just can't do without technology, and so you take it the good and the bad, and unfortunately, we just experienced the bad just now.
Definitely.
So the viewers out there, that red rectangular pad is off, and so the ninjas will need to duck under that to then grab the trapeze bar that Gavin just pointed out.
And there is a black pad right there that the ninjas are going to have to go over as well. I believe it's still the same height as it was in our previous wave, so it shouldn't be that much harder. Once again, this is just a break obstacle between the final two pump obstacles.
Oh,
but he does have a talon there where he is going to have to use...
Oh, see? That's a perfect example. Gavin, despite his tremendous, phenomenal skills, peeled off one, missed,
Awesome.
and completed it. But 3 tries, right? And Gavin is an elite ninja, and actually holds the unofficial world record for the longest lache of 20 feet, which is, I find, incredible.
It is incredible. What's even more incredible is he said it right in this very gym. Actually, he's standing right under the spot where he said it. We usually put lache bars up there where our next obstacle, the mega swing, is, and that's exactly where he said it, which is awesome to see. We're definitely going to want to keep an eye on this under-over here right now because it's definitely going to be one of the harder obstacles with the talon.
Especially, as you mentioned, especially with the talons, very precise. Again, we just highlighted that because of the short surface area of the talon, that little movement, little half inch there, quarter inch, too much, you're going to peel off. And that was a perfect example. On his backswing, it looked like he peeled off. And then on the second try, it didn't seem like he hooked it quite right, or it may have just come up short, in fact.
Exactly.
So there's, different ways that a ninja could fail on that given obstacle. And I think that probably gave all the ninjas there that need to use the talon food for thought.
Oh, 100%. Especially with the talon, since the tip of it is so short, you don't have any other choice but to really try and get it into a spot where it's just barely on the bar. Especially when it comes to a metal bar that's not having a flat surface, it only has a really small impact surface that it can be on.
And I can see if for those ninjas that have to use a talon where they use that large metal pole, hook the talon, even there, I could see where some ninjas might peel off, trying to generate enough force to go under the red pad that you see there on the screen.
Yeah. I'm not sure if the talon is a forced move there, or if we might even see some ninjas just go for skipping the talon altogether and just trying to jump over the black pad.
And I believe the talon's only there for a particular level of competitors, not for every ninja out there. We'll just have to wait and see which division is required to use the talon.
Mm-hmm. Moving on to the mega swing real quick. Competitors are just going to have to swing from there straight to the rings. It's not the hardest of obstacles, but it is very impact heavy when you're landing on those rings. Because as soon as you grab it, that pendulum is going to start swinging, and it's really going to rip at your shoulder. So competitors are really going to have to make sure that they're landing with 90 degrees in their arm so they can slowly release and get out.
So
Oh wow.
that was a different variation for, it may be the Masters. I'm not sure, but it's a different variation that you're going to see throughout this wave. In that example, Gavin showed that the ninja must take the rings from the fixed bar to the pendulum.
Yeah, that's gonna be really hard. And I believe later for our elites, I mean, they're only gonna get one ring, and I'm very excited to see how they're gonna conquer that obstacle. But for right now, there's just a few questions, and then we're gonna move on to our final obstacle, the broken bridge, which you can kind of see where all of our team kids are standing under. I believe there were no changes to the broken bridge. It's just the same upper body pump obstacle that it was for our last wave. I believe some of our ninjas are worried about incidental foot taps on here, especially with the pendulum coming down. It gets quite low to the ground for some of our taller ninjas. Um, we're a little more lax on incidentals here at Skyhook Ninja Fitness, as long as you're not like slamming the ground. But for a good rule of thumb is just to kind of keep your knees up in front of you, so you don't even have to worry about hitting the ground. Requires some core strength, but it's a good habit to get into.
This is the final obstacle that Gavin's about to explain, and we called it the broken bridge. And so you can see the different angles of the bars. They're set at, slightly varying angles and heights. You see that one protruding at almost appears, maybe a 45-degree angle. So little variation there. It's not just straight parallel bars in front of you.
And I believe in this wave, we're also going to get some of our coaches running from Life Force. I believe Coach Becca and Coach Jaden are going to be running. Maybe not Coach Becca, but I know Coach Jaden is going to be running. And then later, we're going to have some of our Skyhook coaches running. Coach Caden, I believe, is going to be running in the Elite Division. And maybe one or two others that I'm not sure about.
Okay, now the walkthrough is over. You see the ninjas breaking up, and this gives them an opportunity to kind of go over the course one more time in their mind, talk with their fellow ninjas, teammates, and coaches and parents to get a sense of how are they going to tackle, how are they going to approach, each and every obstacle.
Exactly. They're going to have about 5 to 8 minutes right here to just kind of go through the course, do whatever they need to do without touching obstacles, obviously. As my co-host John said, just kind of get it in their mind what they want to do for certain obstacles. But it's really important that they don't take too much time thinking about one obstacle, because there's some times where you can just get it in your head that you're going to do this obstacle a certain way, and then you get to it in a course and you realize that that's not the best way to do it, but you're so stuck in that mind that you might just do it that way anyway and fail it. So
that's a great point. For me, I overthink obstacles, and you don't want to you want to think about obstacles, obviously, but you don't want to overthink it. And so you get to the point where you approach it and you sit there and your mind is doing, a billion calculations, and you're almost frozen. And I've fallen prey to that, unfortunately, and something I'm working on. And hopefully it doesn't impact any of the ninjas here during this run. But you don't want to overthink.
100%. We're going to go on a quick 5-minute little break, just getting all of our competitors ready for them running our next course. And we'll be back in just about 5 minutes, ready to get going. All right, we are back with our first runners of the preteen division. Carter Wood is going to be coming in here. Um, he's up on the starting platform right now, just kind of getting ready to go. We're just waiting for the countdown, pretty much. He's one of our team kids, expecting some nice runs out of him. The course is slightly harder, as we went over about an hour ago, and he's off to the races.
He's off to the races. Making good use of the wall.
Very good use. Going really fast. Still a 4-minute time limit. I don't think anyone's going to hit the time limit. However, unfortunately fell off of the balance obstacle. That's fine. Just going to keep going. Doesn't go all the way, which is good. Getting some chalk for the wing nut.
Important to mentally get that focus back.
Definitely.
Yeah, let that failed obstacle just in the past and move on. Nice technique with the grab.
Yeah, and we're seeing this going to be a lot harder. Oh, good try. Seeing it's going to be a lot harder without the ring now because you're not going to have a consistent way to get on that block. Really going to have to take your time on that flywheel now to get on to the wall.
Right, that was that tacking parkour element we talked about at the prior wave that the designers, Vita and Coach Alex, specifically intended to incorporate in their design. And this is their first Ninja course design, so I think they came up with some really interesting, cool obstacles.
100%. Carter coming in right now to the rope, trying to get a really big swing out to that farther pad now. Little bit of an off angle. Going to try to correct his swing using his hips. Just barely. Or did he make it? I can't tell.
No, I think his foot came off.
Unfortunate.
Good try, though.
Very good try. Coming up to the Lachey line now. No changes from last time. However, the next obstacle is going to be really hard, and I'm very curious to see how he's going to tackle it. Yeah, very simple for him right now.
Moving very efficiently, rechalking. Now, this is the one we looked at. Oh, it is with the lobster claws.
So this is the easier variation of the dragon teeth, but don't make any mistake. This is still a really hard obstacle. You're really having to pull up with that swing to get those hooks onto the teeth.
It takes tremendous grip strength.
Yes. Good try coming off from Carter. Shouldn't feel too bad because it is an extremely hard obstacle.
Very hard obstacle.
Coming right along to the hanging cubes now.
And this one can rotate, so we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it actually did rotate right on him right
there. And he
there.
makes it. Very nice.
Good recovery. And so this is the up and under. Oh, hands are allowed.
Yep. Doesn't have to use the talon for this age group, which is very nice to see.
Yep.
And just going right over that block into a really small platform. Nails it perfectly. Coming right over to the mega swing now.
Yeah, notice that he didn't overshoot that. Sometimes ninjas, when you generate a lot of force, you can overshoot a landing.
Extremely. It is very important to really arc those hips so you can come right down and not continue your momentum forward. However, on the mega swing, you want to continue your momentum forward because that's how you get as far as he just did. Carter coming right on to the last obstacle now, the broken bridge. Should have no problem clearing this.
With about 40, he has about 40 seconds,
40 seconds left.
That's plenty of time for him.
Definitely. The time limit is you're definitely feeling it a little bit more now with the harder obstacles. But I still think the time limit is still pretty reasonable. And a clear with about 30 seconds left. Very nice run coming from Carter Wood. Vincent actually was his chalk caddy, who I believe is running next.
Good job getting
nice celebration, giving Coach Caden a nice little fist bump and walking over to the kids. And now the roles are actually reversed. Vincent is going to be the one running next, as we can see right here, and Carter is going to be his chalk caddy.
Little tag team there. Like to see that. That's great. Supporting each other, ninjas supporting each other.
And Coach Caden is also going to be on the course for this one as well.
Okay, for those at home viewing online the stream, that's about 8 feet high block that he's standing on, so it can cause some nerves, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Vincent is another one of our team members, and so we're also expecting to see some really great runs from him. Great run coming from Carter. Going to be hard to follow that one. Vincent taking his time on the balance, as we saw Carter fall earlier. And taking that extra time really helped him get through it.
Going through the donuts fast. Okay, now he's coming through the monkey run. Let's see how he can navigate, especially that spinning wheel. Again, fingers are not allowed, so you've got to be very precise in your movement, using your force. Oh,
Very good try. I believe what you're going to want to do on that is get both hands on either side so you can really
control your hips.
yes, control your hips, control your swing, so you can just land right on that block. I think in the monkey space, you're going to want to take a lot more time in there than you normally would want to, just to really make sure you can secure those points. Because now with 2 fails in there, that monkey space is going to be worth a lot more going forward.
Right. Vincent's having no trouble through the Indiana Jones rings. Seems like he must be a fan of Indiana Jones.
I wonder what his favorite movie is.
Yeah. Very reminiscent, very smooth. And he cleared that.
Nice.
Nice.
Barely cleared it, but still is a clear. Very nice run coming from Vincent so far. Onto the Lachey Alley.
Okay. Going through pretty smooth here. Now I think he's getting ready mentally for the next obstacle, which is definitely a physical challenge, both on the grip, as you have to use the lobster claws, plus your upper body strength as you traverse upwards at a, I would say, with a maybe 30, 40 degree incline.
100%.
And that is, he's trying to get that momentum, trying to use those hips to help him get up.
This is one that you're really going to want to take your time on at the beginning. Really shake out those arms so you're completely fresh in there, because each hook is going to take you like 5 seconds to do if you're a little slow with it, and after a while you're just going to be burning in your arms. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to clear that obstacle, but going right along to our floating cubes now should absolutely crush this obstacle. Perfect trajectory right now. Oh, losing it just a little bit. Hopefully he can correct himself. Unfortunately, just barely misses it. Good try coming from Vincent.
Okay, so now this is the up under. Hands are allowed on the quad step, on the slanted step.
And you saw an incidental there with hitting the red pad. Here at Skyhook, we're a little more lenient with our incidentals there, so we're not gonna disqualify him for that one.
Good grab by Vincent on the rings. Now he's getting ready for the final run. This is when you need to dig in deep. You know it's the last run. Your arms are burning. Your hands are burning. But you dig deep, and that's exactly what Vincent's doing.
Just got to push through on this final little Shay. Awesome. And this
He
last
sees,
one is
you can
just
tell. Yeah, he can see the buzzer. Hey, great job, Vincent.
great run coming out from Vincent. Really well done. Going in for a little fist bump with Carter, going out to his dad and seeing everyone else in the audience. Always extremely nice to see our great community over here. Switching it back over real quick to our run order. Our next one up is going to be Malcolm. Malcolm has been coming to the gym for a while, and I've had him in a bunch of my classes. I'm really excited to see him run over here. If we go back to our cam over here, we can already see him up and ready to go. Just got to make sure the course is all set, which it looks like it is, so we should be getting off to the races here in just a second.
And he's off.
I believe this is Malcolm's second competition. I'm not entirely sure. And I know he was really excited to run this the last time I talked to him. Taking his time on the balance.
Made good use of the blob in the middle.
Yeah. I think he touched the block though, so I think that was a fail. I'm not entirely sure.
Okay.
Made the donut run perfectly though. And then he definitely excels at these hanging obstacles right here, so I really am hoping to see him get the flying disc. Oh, almost. Good recovery. Very good try coming out from Malcolm. That is definitely a killer right there.
Yeah, I think you're right. The ninjas that are able to ultimately clear that monkey space are going to accumulate some points there. Very difficult obstacle.
The interesting thing that you can do in a full course format is you can kind of plan your run later around difficult obstacles. Like if you think that a certain obstacle that everyone's getting is really easy but it's taking a lot of energy, you can kind of skip it and just go to the harder obstacle with a full energy bar basically and just kind of do it, and you'll get more points for that. There is some strategy to it, but ultimately, at the end of the day, right, you want to clear every obstacle and get that coveted full clear.
Malcolm using some energy. Hope it doesn't impact him on the next obstacle.
Should really take a small little break here, shake out his arms as he's getting ready for the dragon teeth.
Okay. Trying to get those hips. Use that momentum, the forward momentum. Oh!
He's going to reset here.
Okay.
This obstacle is proving to be quite the formidable opponent.
Trying to use the upward motion to pop up.
And he launched. He's still alive. Close. All right, let's see if he can capitalize off this. He's on to the second side of it. Now, this one is a little bit farther than the last one, making it a lot harder. He still has not touched the ground. He's burning. Okay, there we go. He is burning a lot of time on that obstacle, and at a certain point, it might just be worth it to just continue going, because I don't know if he has enough time to complete the rest of the course now.
Right.
And look at that. He's absolutely pumped right now. Really needs to take a small little break here, regain himself. He can definitely get these last 3 obstacles. I know he can.
And I think that's exactly what he did. Gathered himself. Came up a little short on the slanted step.
He's got this. You just got to wait a little bit.
His arms must be pumped, but he's showing tremendous grit. Mm-hmm. Let's see if he can grab this.
Push him
and
through,
he does. Terrific.
If he can get this, this will certainly boost his score.
Great momentum. Able to hold on.
And he nails it.
Okay.
Awesome work.
He's got
Malcolm.
less than a minute to complete the broken bridge. And
Should be enough time, but it's going to be cutting it a little close, especially with the full body pump that he's experiencing right now.
Right, his hands are burning, I bet. And let's see if he can dig down deep. It's going to be tough.
And he lands it.
He's so close.
Final little bit.
One more. And his hands are. He can see it. You can see it on his face, and he clears
awesome
it.
Run from
Great
Malcolm.
job.
Love to see it.
Yeah, he knows right there. He
knows he did good.
Dug deep.
Love
to clear that one, because he had spent a lot of energy on the dragon's teeth and made great effort, but it also taxes your arm and your hands.
And our next competitor is Michelle Rose, actually. This is her first competition. She's really nervous about it, but I know she's going to do amazing. You have Derek as her coach on the course right now. I believe Jessica is also going to be filming. And really what I want to see from Michelle is not a full clear, but I really just want to see her do as best as she can. I want her to get the experience for a competitive mindset, and also just have fun. Ultimately, Ninja's all about having fun.
That's exactly right. I just want to see Michelle have fun. I trained with her in the adult class, and she's always, putting in 100%.
And look at that, cleared the first 2 obstacles.
There she goes. Okay, hopefully that gives her a boost of confidence.
You can already see her smiling a little bit. She's doing better than she thought she would, which I knew she would.
Great.
All right, let's see her do the donut run.
She's a little nervous.
Unfortunately, couldn't do that one, but still great so far from Michelle. I know she's really nervous about these hanging obstacles, but I think she can definitely be the first full clear of this one, because she is a lot taller than our previous competitors. Good try.
Good try. So she moves on, full course format. You just keep going. Don't worry about any failed obstacles. Now, besides Ninja, she does Spartan courses, Spartan obstacles. I'm not sure if they have anything like this in that sport, but she has good balance, good upper body strength. Let's see how she does on the rings. Now, she told me she has some challenges with rings. Let's see if she'll do the monkey or a match.
Second one.
She's doing good.
Third one.
And she needs to spin and rotate. And I think that's what Coach Derek is advising.
And she got it. Awesome job.
Great job. And she matched there, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes your arms start to give. You match up with 2 hands on the ring. Now she's getting momentum. No, just came
awesome
up
work
one,
on that obstacle, though.
Great job, though. Good effort.
She's far surpassing your expectations right now. It's really cool to see.
And, she is a Masters female, which means that she's 21, but she's over 40.
Yep. And she should be able to do the easier version of the Dragon Teeth, which I think she's really going to appreciate. See if she can get this Lachey. Awesome try.
Good try. But yeah, how many women over 40 are doing ninja? There's probably not a lot. So the tremendous tip of the hat to Michelle, pushing herself, challenging herself by entering into a competition.
Agreed. And I always say anyone who ever does ninja, and even if they're not good at it, anyone who takes the leap and tries ninja, I always have them in the highest respect, because ninja is just such a daunting sport to get into. And even like running a competition right now, doing absolutely amazing on it, even though like she was so worried about it to begin with.
Great. She got that cliffhanger. Great
All
job.
right,
I know
on,
she
Michelle,
was a
you
little
got
nervous
this.
on that, but she got it. Oh, just couldn't make it, but she made the first one, which is great for her.
Definitely. Her getting that first grab is definitely going to boost her confidence a little bit.
Moving forward. No, I think you're absolutely right. It's these small achievements, even though she didn't clear that obstacle, but you could tell she was a little bit nervous as she jumped, sent her whole body to grab a cliffhanger with just her fingers, and she did it.
Definitely. I remember when she first started ninja, she refused to even like want to jump because it was just so scary. And now you look at her jumping to cliffhangers where you can barely even hold on. I mean, it's just so impressive how far she's come in her ninja journey.
Yeah. And her ninja journey hasn't been that long, so she's made tremendous strides. Tremendous strides. Coach Derek is giving her advice, trying to use that swing. She's kicking out. Oh,
very good try. Now on to the final obstacle, the broken bridge.
With a little less than a minute, let's see how she decides to tackle it. She wants to make sure her grip is strong with chalk. Yeah, so let's see if she can monkey through. Now, she's a little bit taxed, her arm strength, her grip strength. She's able to do that, but
making it halfway through, that's a big achievement for her.
That's great job right there.
Now here's the Lachey part. See if she can do this one. I believe in her.
Okay.
And she makes it.
She's right there. She can see it. She's digging in deep.
15 seconds on the clock.
And she gets it! Awesome
work.
Job. Super
Very excellent
happy
run coming from Michelle.
Great job,
You see
Michelle.
the smile on her face, celebrating.
First comp, and she pushed herself, and you could see in that last broken bridge obstacle, her arms are taxed, her hands are taxed, there's burning, and yet she saw the buzzer.
And that's why we love ninja here. Just seeing people push through the pain to get to the end.
Right, exactly. Great job there.
Landon Ling is up next in our division. I believe he is a preteen male.
Yes, preteen
male. Over to that to see him at the start right now.
So preteen is, I believe, what's that, 11 and 12-year-olds.
I believe so, yes.
And it's the same time limit for all the competitors at this wave. It's 4 minutes?
Correct.
Okay.
I believe it will be 4 minutes for the rest of the competition as well. The 5 minutes was only for our younger division, as some of them are a little bit on the smaller side and might need some extra time to help get up the things.
Right.
But I mean, as we just saw, the 4 minutes should be enough for everyone. I think we've only had one competitor timeout all day, which means the 4 minute time limit is almost as perfect as it can get.
Yeah, this rope bridge, this is also reminiscent of Indiana Jones.
It is. Taking a lot of inspiration from them. It's kind of funny. The rope bridge kind of just came about last night while we were doing our course. It wasn't even originally planned to be like that, but
Coach Rivers spent a lot of time making sure that's not only fun but safe.
Definitely. And Landon's absolutely flying too far, getting a little high five from Drew.
Oh, good save!
And he saves it.
Good save.
All right, let's see him go to the flywheel right here.
Oh,
just barely misses it. If he had gotten his foot like an inch more, I think he would have been the first to clear that obstacle. That monkey space is proving to be a really formidable foe. I knew it was going to be hard. I was not quite expecting it to be this
difficult. Yeah, no, I think you're right. And let's see what Landon can do through the actual Indiana Jones obstacle.
Absolutely crushing it right now. Coming right to that final ring.
Good reach. Now I think he's trying to make sure he's lined up.
And if you saw what he just did,
you can see his swing is not quite right.
It's a little erratic right now. Hopefully he can control it.
I think he's looking at
a little too far. But
Yeah,
if you saw what he did there, he did a little pop to get just a slight more reach to the rope to grab it, which is really cool to see. It's more of a... It can really throw you off if done incorrectly, but he was able to do it and grab the ring and the rope at the same time. Just unfortunately was not able to control the swing as much as he might have wanted, but still having an amazing run so far. Getting some chalk.
Okay, now he's got the lobster claws. Again, this obstacle requires tremendous grip, strength, upper body strength, and I'm sure his arms are a little tired, but let's see what he can do.
He's not even trying it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
That's actually probably not the worst idea because that obstacle is super hard, and now he's going to have a lot more
energy. Just came up short.
Really unfortunate there. But he's going to be almost completely fresh coming into these last 3 obstacles. So I think he did actually make the right call there, even if he had a really unfortunate follow-up there.
Ooh, he has a lot of swing.
Barely touched the ground there. Unfortunate. This is where it's things like these where you really want to keep that core engaged so you can really just pinpoint where you want to throw your momentum.
Peeled off. That is a difficult obstacle.
It is very difficult. A lot of our competitors have made it look super easy today, but
they're not.
Yeah,
exactly. There are no real easy obstacles in Ninja.
I mean, keep in mind that lâché from the stationary bar to the rings is about 5 feet. Like that's a pretty considerate lâché.
Let's see if he can finish strong here with the last obstacle. Peeled off.
That's really unfortunate.
Some disappointment there, but overall, tremendous effort by Landon.
And disappointment is a natural part of Ninja.
It is, and I'm sure he's going to take away from this lessons about approaches, about things that he might want to work on. But
100%.
Showing tremendous determination.
The best thing about competitions is being able to put all of your ninja skills to the test and then really seeing what you need to work on, whether it be strength, coordination,
balance
even. Right. And you'll really understand what you need to do in a competition and just kind of carry that over into your next training until the next, competition that you have to do. Moving back over to our run order real quick, we have Dhruv Anand going on next. He is another one of our team kids. And then going to be followed by Jeremiah Foe, who is also another one of our team kids. Transitioning back over to our cam, just getting ready to go. I know Dhruv has some high expectations for this course, and I really want to see him put those to fruition. He's been training really hard recently in team, and I want to be able to see that it's all going to pay off.
Yeah, you see the ninjas not reaching for the far wall, and I think that's the right technique. Stay close to the wall, the gray wall that you see there. I think that's the better technique. And
if you look at his hands right now, they're almost completely white with chalk, really taking the chalk to the extreme on this one. Now, chalk is really useful for Ninja, but sometimes if there's a little too much on it, it can actually be detrimental. Unfortunately, missing the landing platform right there. Still going to keep the momentum going into this next obstacle. Very nicely done.
Nice. Okay. Again, this is the Ninja killer so far. Let's see if Dhruv can.
I know this is an obstacle Dhruv really wants to take down. You can tell from all that chalk on his hands.
Okay. He's lining it up. Let's see what his technique is.
And look, he's doing what I was saying earlier, to get both hands on the side, really lashaying towards it. See if he can land it.
Just came up short.
Just a little too less power.
Good effort there.
Really good trajectory as well. Definitely if he had just a little bit more power, 100% would have made that. Really good run so far from Dhruv.
Yeah. Wall's in play, making good use of that.
Mm-hmm. And later we're going to see that wall is not in play anymore. But for right now, got to use everything you can.
Yep. Indiana Jones, he seems to also be a fan of the film, as it's posing no difficulty.
Skip that ring? No, he's going to do it. All right. Now, he was thinking about it for a second.
I think this is the key part, getting that right trajectory, and he seems like he's online.
And he makes it. Very nicely done.
Well done.
And I believe that's his brother Arnav right there, giving him chalk. Arnav also used to be on our team, but unfortunately had to drop out. So now it's just Dhruv, but I'm very glad to see Arnav there supporting him.
That's awesome to see.
Coming right through the Lachey alley.
Clear.
Simple.
Nice.
All right.
Okay, got to dig deep. This is also proving to be a ninja killer here.
If there's anyone who can do this, though, I believe it's 100% Dhruv. He definitely has the upper body strength for this. Very unfortunate.
Oh,
I liked what he was doing there, though. He was thinking about matching on the Dragon Teeth to kind of just walk his way up. I think that's a very interesting strategy that might prove fruitful later.
right.
But it's going to take some getting used to, I definitely think.
He's lining it up, getting the right.
Nice.
Oh, right. Clear that.
Yeah.
Now the up and under. Now a lot of momentum there.
Yeah, maybe a little too much.
Oh.
Did he make it? No, he's good. Coach Gavin gave him the okay on that one.
Okay. I think he's good.
Very nicely done. Coming right over. And
Needs to
down.
stick the landing hinge.
Awesome.
He does. Great job.
Now, as you mentioned earlier, going over that is not as easy as it seems, because if you overshoot it, you're going to fail the next obstacle.
Right.
Oh, just barely misses it. Also, the ring almost hit him. Glad it didn't.
Right. Now he's heading into the Broken Bridge final obstacle. He doesn't need to chalk up. He has the chalk. He's moving.
And he doesn't
smooth.
even seem like he's pumped right now. He seems like he's still fresh and ready to go.
Yeah. He can see it right there at the buzzer.
Yep. 30
He just
seconds
needs
on the
to
clock and
reach
an
out.
easy win.
Oh, there. Great job.
Great run from Drew right there. Very nice to see.
Yeah. Oh, he shouts out a scream.
Very, very
High
happy
five.
with that run, I can tell.
With the family. Great job.
Yes. Always nice to see a celebration. He's rolling on the ground right now. That's fun. Moving right back over to our next up. Jeremiah will be going, as I just said, already up on the platform with Miles as his chalk caddy. Miles will be running later, I believe, in our elite division. I'm not entirely sure.
And Jeremiah's off. Nice.
You've seen a lot of ninjas today take the slow approach to the snake, which you might be thinking to yourself, it doesn't look that bad. Like, why can't you just kind of run across it? The reason is because the faster you go on it, the more unstable it is. And ninjas really don't want to fail the first obstacle, because as we mentioned earlier, it really can take the steam
A mental
out of your run.
toll, yeah.
Yeah, take the mental toll on you.
Yeah. And so Jeremiah's off to a great start.
Definitely. Seeing if he can be the first one to complete this obstacle. Again, just like Drew, if anyone can do it, I believe it can be him. Definitely has had a lot of experience on the flywheels.
Really getting some good.
Oh,
that was a
barely.
great technique that he had. He was getting that momentum to peel off, hit that block, but it was that second step.
Yeah, he landed on the block exactly how he wanted to. Just didn't have the power to go forward to grab that hold. But continuing his momentum into the Indiana Jones, this obstacle, while it was hard in the last division, it's actually seeming to be one of the easier obstacles for this one, which is, I love to see it.
Okay, now he needs reaching out. Let's see if he's lining his body up with his hips, using both the rope and the ring to center it.
It makes
Great
it look
job.
so easy.
Yeah, but it's also easy for a ninja to be offline, and we've seen some ninjas fail that.
100%. Your core strength is a huge indicator on where you're going to be going on the rope, because the more you can point yourself forward using your core, the better you'll be.
Right.
Making quick work of Lachey Alley onto the Dragon Teeth. I know he's looking to be the first one to be able to do this one, as it has been a ninja killer, as John puts it.
Oh.
He's going cross grip.
Right. That's interesting technique. Oh.
Oh, there's one.
One peg. Great. Or notch. Let's see. Getting that momentum. And,
There's the second one.
Great job.
All right, now he has a choice
Let's
here to
go,
go for
Jeremiah.
the really tall next. Oh, and really close.
Oh.
Best attempt we've seen so far. Awesome work
Awesome
on that.
effort, Jeremiah. Great grip strength, great upper body strength.
Now, there is a cliffhanger on the backside of that board that we haven't actually seen anyone use, but it doesn't seem like anyone needs to use it.
Yeah, I think most ninjas are opting of not using that one.
Continuing his momentum forward, though, doing really nice paces.
Okay, it just needs to stick the landing. Nice. Looking for some shock. Doesn't want to peel off, so you got a lot of energy moving forward on this swing that he's generating, and grabs it.
Very nice grab. Definitely don't want to get cocky on this one, because that Lachey, as I said earlier, is about 5 feet. It is a significant Lachey, and if you just go straight into it with no chalk up, you might accidentally slip off, even if you have the grip strength to hold it.
Right.
Jeremiah going to be going and completing this course in just under a minute.
Okay, he's lining it up. He can see the buzzer. It's right there, and
Very
he
nice.
smashes it.
56 seconds for Jeremiah. Almost the full clear. We love to see it here.
Great job. Getting some congratulatory high fives.
Looking at all his teammates, yeah, always nice to see.
Great job.
Next up is actually going to be Jessica. Jessica is one of Michelle's friends, also in our adult class that we like to have here. Jessica has a very similar mindset to Michelle, where she just wants to have fun and get as many obstacles done as she can. She's definitely concerned about some of them, but I think she'll be able to get more than she definitely thinks she can.
So I trained with Jessica as well, and we affectionately call her the most improved ninja. When she first started, she would slip off of rings, could not do rings, and to see her competing, this I believe might be her maybe third or fourth. Oh,
falls off. Unfortunately, just gonna keep going though.
Third or fourth competition, but she's made tremendous improvements and strides. She also, like Michelle, she and Michelle do the sport of Spartan, and she recently placed first at a Spartan competition. So,
which is extremely impressive. Yes,
yeah, has the stamina and strength. Let's see what her approach will be on the monkey space, the monkey run.
And both Michelle and Jessica are both absolute pillars of positivity in the ninja community. I mean, they're just here to have fun no matter what happens. And I think more people can use that mindset when it comes to ninja. Makes it across the wing nut. Awesome. I know she's stoked about that.
Basically used it as a swing and grab it. Now, let's see if she can ride the momentum, ride her energy.
It would be
to the blocks.
Super cool if she can be the first one to get this.
Okay,
she's stable.
She's pushing. She got to push off.
Oh!
She was
really
looking
well done.
Yeah, almost had it. Just center of gravity a little bit forward and not towards the wall. But great effort. Okay, she's onto Indiana Jones, climbing. Has good stamina, I'm sure, through all the Spartan training.
And this is where we're going to see how much she's improved on the rings as well over the years.
Yeah. Literally, when she first started, which was not that long ago, she could not do what you're witnessing right here, just holding on to the rings, making it look easy. But again, there are no easy obstacles in ninja. Lining it up,
and she
clears
it. Awesome work.
Great job.
Jessica is actually got into ninja through her kids. Rex was actually on team, and then she decided to keep going to ninja even after he's no longer in team. She's one of our greatest adult female ninjas now. It's awesome to see.
Oh, okay.
Makes the first Lachey.
But you saw her before she approached that. She gathered herself, took a deep breath. And I think that's important, breathing techniques as you move through a course, because it's easy to get so excited with adrenaline pumping through, and you'll be gassed out.
100%.
You need to refocus, control your breathing. Don't get too excited. Now, this is going to be a challenge. This one is a challenge. Let's see.
Makes one.
Okay, she makes one. She's getting that swing. She's getting the swing in. She needs to move those hips a little bit. Oh, there you see it.
She's definitely got it. One more.
Let's see.
She might want to match on the same peg. Kind of do what one of our ninjas was doing earlier. Very nice try.
Good try. She got one, though.
Both the dragon teeth and the monkey space are still uncleared, which is really surprising to me. But she's
trying to shake off the lactic acid in her arms.
Oh.
See? That is a tough move right there.
Very tough. From our angle, it kind of looks like it's just right there, but it's actually a pretty big jump to a cliffhanger.
That is swinging, right?
Exactly.
It's not fixed, and that makes it even more difficult. Let's see her approach. Oh, the bar's in. Good save there. Okay, now she just needs to grab the trapeze bar, which she does.
Very nice. You just got to get over it.
Okay. This is definitely within her wheelhouse, and she
awesome
clears
work.
that. Great job, Jessica.
Okay. I know she's far exceeding her expectations right now. I can just, I see the smile on her face. She's having so much fun.
And that, again, that's why you do ninja, is to have fun. Woo! She took a tumble there.
Little fall there. Still good, though.
Good attempt. 100% commitment. Mm-hmm. And that's what you got to have. It may be a little fearful, but you got to commit to that if you have any chance of succeeding on that obstacle, which she She did. She just committed to that. And she's approaching the final broken bridge obstacle. Let's see. She can see the buzzer in her sights, and she
Awesome work.
smashes that one.
With 15 seconds on the clock.
Woo!
Very nice run from Jessica.
Awesome. Getting a hug from her best friend, Michelle.
I don't know if her kids are here right now. It might just be her. I haven't seen them, but very, very nice run. All right, and our final runner is going to be Gabe Greco. This is one of our new ninjas who has never actually competed or even done ninja before, and I'm extremely excited to see how he's going to do. His first ninja experience is going to be a ninja competition, and it's going to be amazing to see. Coming right down onto the rope bridge, really using that wall. He has a good enough wingspan to kind of be able to touch both sides of the wall.
So his coach caddy is Harper, and Harper coaches Gabe, who has never been to a ninja gym.
Absolutely flying through the balance obstacles, though.
Which I find amazing that he signed up for a competition. Oh, took a tumble there. He went a little high, and that's what you got to watch out for.
Oh, did he hit his knee?
Let's see. I think hopefully he will be okay. He needs to sit down for a sec. Okay.
All right, we're gonna move over to a different thing for right now, just to make sure that we don't want to be watching.
Yeah,
if someone's a little.
Let's show the. Okay, yeah. So, I just think it's amazing that Gabe, who has never competed, never been to a ninja gym, suddenly decides to sign up for a ninja competition. Now, this is designed specifically, both the course designers, Vita and Alex, designed it for beginners to intermediate. And I think you saw Gabe, succeed on the first 2 obstacles, right?
Yeah, and he was flying through it. Unfortunately, took a little bit of a tumble on that last one just because the blocks fall. But
right, and so I think for the viewers out there, it is a triangular padding, but it's also set between 2 points so that if you go too high, it's actually going to flip. And I think that's what happened. His foot placement was a little high, and it caused that block, the triangular block, to flip.
Exactly.
And so the other ninjas to push through.
And he's actually back on the course going with 2 minutes remaining. Awesome work pushing through that small little knee injury, really wanting to keep going. It's awesome to see a kid so young pushing through pain like that.
Yeah, great job, Gabe.
And maybe he can be the first one to do the spinner.
Okay. He's getting coach
very close
from his coach Harper.
Mm-hmm. Coach Harper and Coach
friend.
Gabe. Yes, Harper actually goes to school with Gabe, and that's how Gabe actually found out about this, which is really interesting to hear.
Okay, he's going through Indiana Jones, the rings. Oh, came up a little short. Now, I think that might be an example. We were talking about Jessica, where you look at the rings. Some people might think it's easy. It's not when you have to hold your whole body weight on, one hand essentially. And so you saw that right there. So that might be something Gabe will think about moving forward.
Exactly. I mean, how many people can hold up like 140 pounds just deadlifting off the ground? Like, I don't think I could do that. But
he's made and he's made a nice recovery here after slipping off the Indiana Jones. He cleared that.
Very nice to see.
Okay, this will be seems like he's going cross.
I want to see if he can do this. Holding it from an undergrip. Interesting. He's just gonna keep going. Yeah, that's fair.
Yes, conserve your energy for other obstacles.
Going on to the floating cubes now. Definitely right up his wheelhouse, as we've seen.
Okay,
it might peel off.
Tremendous.
Trying to save it. Awesome. Very good try at the save. Unfortunately, missed, but awesome work from him so far. I mean, keep in mind, this is the first time he's ever done anything like this.
Right, and I think that's what I was trying to point out is when you have obstacles that spin and rotate, for somebody who's never experienced that before, it can be a tremendous challenge. He was gritting it through, and that was tremendous effort for somebody who has never entered a competition. This is his very first one. He doesn't go to ninja gyms for training, and I thought that was a valiant and tremendous effort.
100%. I definitely think during redemption time, he's going to be on the course trying to get everything that he can be. I believe we're going to be switching over to our next line of competitors now, so just give us like a few minutes for that. But yeah, all the competitors did really well in that first little wave right there. We had some nice completions. No one got a full clear, which I was a little surprised about. However, definitely setting the stage for our next competitors to get those obstacles really well.
Yeah, I think the two that I saw that posed a tremendous challenge was the monkey run and getting that spinning wheel to those blocks.
Definitely.
Finding the right technique. We talked about it, is throwing your hips into the wall and carrying that forward momentum to the next block. That seemed to take out a lot of ninjas, as well as the dragon's teeth. And so if you were to approach, let's say, both, we talked a little bit about the monkey run, but why don't you explain to the viewers out there, while we have a little time, how you might approach the monkey run and the dragon's teeth?
Definitely. So for the monkey run, we've seen a lot of our competitors get to wing that portion perfectly, and I would have no changes for that. On the monkey run with the flying wheel, we saw a few competitors try to grab it like this, where one hand is on either side, and I believe that is the best way to do it, where they're going to want to line up their momentum to kind of splat on the wall just a little bit, and then continue their momentum out of that onto the side. I believe a lot of the competitors are trying to go a little too fast on the monkey run, and they really need to slow down and think about it more. And then for the dragon's teeth, it's really just sheer strength and grip. I mean, you got to be able to swing and pull up to get onto it.
I think you got to ride your hips. You got to pull back.
100%.
Try to get hips up as you're coming up. Disengage that, whichever arm you're going to use, off arm to go up. As you saw, I think there was one ninja that was thinking about a matching technique, right? That they might put, instead of reaching out for the second notch, just matching and moving up sort of, step by step.
Exactly. And I think a lot of the ninjas have seen all the ways that they can do it now. And so for this next wave, if they were really paying attention, as we hope they are, they'll be able to put in a lot of those practices that they were seeing on the course into effect and hopefully be able to complete some of those obstacles. I definitely know in this next round, the dragon teeth are 100% going to be able to get done, and then I'm hoping the monkey run is also going to be able to get done.
So that was tier
2.
Tier 2. Okay, so now we'll be seeing tier 1 come up.
Yes, tier 1 is the more competitive versions of this.
Right, and I believe, as we saw through the walkthrough, that this is where the talent will come into play.
Yes, so for the dragon teeth, they're not going to be using the lobster claws anymore. They're going to have a single red talon that they're going to have to pop up. So it's going to be even harder than it was, but we're going to have people like Derek and Zach running the course, which are two really well-known ninjas in our gym who are very good, and I'm fully expecting them to be able to do the dragon teeth.
Yeah, that's going to be a challenge, because the talent, for those who are just joining us, is basically a stick with a very short little hook. So there's not a lot of leeway. You move 1 inch, half an inch, a little too much, and you're going to peel off. And in fact, we saw it during the walkthrough where Coach Gavin was demonstrating. He peeled off on the up and under move. So we'll see how the ninjas learn from that demonstration.
100%. Let's look at our next run order real quick. We are going to have Sunny being first, which is our other new ninja that has never done this before, sort of like Gabe. We're also going to be following that with Lincoln Johns, and then our very own Tyler Bowers, who is an absolute beast on the course, one of the best younger ninjas we have ever seen, and we are really expecting him to be able to get every single obstacle and a full clear on this course. So make sure you're looking out for Tyler Bowers. And the rest of our runners, we'll get to them as they come, and I'm very excited to see them.
So Sunny is competing in the preteen male category. Again, that would be what 12. Yeah, 11 and 12
11 and
year
12
olds.
-ish, yes.
Yeah, and so again, we'll see what Sonny does, but it's tip of the hat to him. Never set foot in a ninja gym, never entered a competition, but because he's friends with Harper, has decided to enter a competition.
100%.
So that's amazing to me.
And I mean, ninja is just that one sport where like just word of mouth, and all of a sudden you're like, hey, I think I can do that. I like monkey bars. I wanna go and do this. I've heard that Harper has actually like kind of coached them at school a little bit, both of them, Gabe and Sonny, and that's why they're here. And I'm very cool to see that. Anytime you can get some new people in a ninja gym, whether it's our gym, whether it's Life Force, whether it's any gym across the entire nation, it's always a really cool feeling to see new people trying out the sport.
Well, it's definitely a fast-growing sport.
Oh, 100%.
And so for the viewers out there, my understanding is that the pentathlon has replaced the equestrian event with a ninja course.
Really?
Yes, and so as a part of the Olympics pentathlon, a component of ninja, the sport of ninja, will be in the pentathlon, the 2028 Olympics.
That is really cool to
It
hear.
may be part of the demonstration or it may be official, but in any event, I know for sure it's part of the Olympics. So ninja, the bottom line is ninja is a fast-growing sport, and I think what's so neat to see is you see the different age levels, right? You also see whether they're male or female, they're all running the same course. So it's very open in terms of its scope and a very supportive community, as we've already talked about.
Oh, 100%.
So you can see why it's a growing sport.
Yep. And here's Sonny off to the races, going right after Gabe, pretty much, really hoping to channel that same energy. Harper's still on the course, coaching both of his friends. Really cool to see. And we have our obstacles back underneath the timer, which is also cool. Unfortunately, stepped on an illegal obstacle for the balance
line.
But
okay,
back onto here, trying as good as he can to get the wing nut. Nice.
The
very
key
well done.
there is to get that hand in that hold. Okay.
And he's using the strategy where he was grabbing both the sides. Unfortunately, just couldn't get as big of a swing as was needed, but still very good try coming from Sonny here. Going on to the rings now. I mean, the rings are basically just big monkey bars, right? Like,
Right.
what kid doesn't love monkey bars?
But unlike monkey bars, these spin and rotate. So here what's key is getting his line of direction, his momentum. See, he's being coached up. I think he just gassed out maybe his hand grip. And so that's very common for anybody who hasn't done ninja is to realize the amount of grip strength that is required for some of these moves.
And this is why pro rock climbers, when they come into this sport, are just immediately super good, because their grip strength is just already as good as it can be. And grip strength is like the biggest part of ninja.
Okay, so that was the attempt of the town. Okay, now he's got to jump. Oh, he leans right into it. It's a good technique.
Being tall really helps with this.
Sonny seems to have some tremendous grip strength. Oh, just came up short on that. Now on to the mega swing, which is called swinging skyhooks on your screen.
Yes, and this is the very hard version where you're going to have to take the rings, throw them, get them out, and put them back into the actual skyhooks. Very, very hard obstacle right there.
Yeah, that is very hard. Sonny's heading into the final obstacle, the broken bridge. Again, seems to be having no difficulty. This is he sees the buzzer and he smashes
Awesome run
it.
from Sonny. Getting 4 obstacles completed on your first time ever at a ninja competition, never doing ninja before, is a feat that not many can say they've ever
Wow,
done.
that's great. Great job.
Very awesome run seeing here from Sonny. Running it back over to our run order, we have Lincoln Johns coming next, and I see a Claire Norris down there coming all the way down from Canada. Very interested to see their run coming up eventually, so stay tuned for that. Bringing it back over to my cam, Lincoln John's up at the top, wearing our Skyhook shirt that we love to see.
Okay, he's making sure he asks Gavin, can I use those pink holds? And the answer is yes.
I believe this is going to be the last wave where those pink holds are in until we reach the Elite and Masters divisions where they're going to be off. Coming down the warped wall pretty easily. Not even really using his arms for balance.
Clear as that.
Oh! And we see that happen again. We're just a little too high on the triangle costs you.
Right.
Recuperating himself on the wing nut pretty easily. Just needs to grab that jug.
There he goes. Okay. This is the part that has taken out every single ninja.
Yep, not a single one has completed it so far. See if Lincoln can be the first. Trying to just very slowly get onto it. Not sure if he's tall enough for this.
I think he's going to try to...
Oh, he makes it. Nice.
Use the wall. The walls are in as long as you don't stick your fingers in. Oh, and he clears!
Clear of the monkey's run.
Tremendous.
Awesome work coming from Lincoln.
That's a lot of points for Lincoln.
Exactly.
Because nobody else until Lincoln has cleared that obstacle. So, well done, Lincoln.
Yeah, and a reminder of the full course format. The less people have cleared an obstacle, the more points it is worth. So that right there is a big ticket item.
Okay, now he needs to line up his momentum, his angle as he approaches the rope. You can tell they're a little bit off-centered, so it's not just in line. So, let's see. Does he have enough momentum? He might. Oh, I think he's running. He's holding on a little low. It could be tough. Let's see. He's grinding it out. He drops. And he's conserving some energy.
Exactly. Probably the smarter play there.
Exactly. Because, again, full course format, the key is completing obstacles. As many as you can, and some are going to be worth more points than others, as we just saw with his tremendous run through the monkey space.
And especially one such as the Indiana Jones, where almost everyone has completed it so far. If there's any obstacle you probably want to fail, it probably will be that one, because it's worth the least amount of points so far.
Exactly.
Coming through the Lachey run real quick. Very simple. And now we're on to the harder version of the Dragon's Teeth. Let's see if we can get a good look at this one. I know all of our ninjas were very worried about this harder variant, as we saw with the Lobster Claws. Not even many people could do it. So I want to see if people can do this one.
And you saw a good shot of the talon there, just how short that is. So not a lot of, leeway, not a lot of wiggle room when you're using a talon.
Yes, it's about 2 inches on the area you're allowed to be on. And when you're on a bar that's about 2.5 inches thick, that's not a lot of surface area. Unfortunately, couldn't control the swing there, but still going strong onto the under-over. Oh! Just barely misses that. Really nice try from Lincoln. The harder version of the under-over is going to be really awkward because you have to grab that talon and also hook it on the pole in the same move.
So Lincoln needs to take the rings with him.
Oh.
Tough move. He's moving with 34 seconds left as he goes through the final broken bridge.
And really interesting strategy right there. It looked like he almost tried to Lachey straight from the rings to the platform. Or maybe he was just trying to go straight to the broken bridge. I don't know. But
we're down to 20 seconds.
Yep, gonna have to move a little faster.
He's eyeing up with 13. Let's see if he can do it. He's got 10 seconds. This is so exciting. Reach out. You got 7 seconds. And
awesome
he does it. Great job, Lincoln.
Very nice run with only about 5 seconds remaining. Little bit of a nail biter at the end, but still cleared it.
Good job.
All right, and now is our super ninja, the Tyler Bowers, one of, if not the best smaller ninja that I've ever seen. I know he's going into this course expecting to do an entire full clear, and if there's anybody I know who can do it, it would be Tyler.
Okay, let's see what Tyler can do. Okay, but there's nothing given in any ninja obstacle course run, right?
100%. Something can always happen.
Yep, there's always, it poses various challenges.
But the great thing about Tyler is he knows when to slow down. Because as you saw in that balance obstacle, he actually took the slower approach to it because he really wanted to make sure he didn't fail it. And absolutely flying through the monkey's run, used the technique where he just went straight through it.
Okay.
3 minutes and 30 seconds, already halfway through the course. Absolutely flying. Skipping that ring entirely, going straight to the rope, and it pays off for him.
Onto the shade line.
He's going.
Very efficient. Tyler's doing a great job.
All right, here's the Talon. I want to see if he's able to complete this, because if Tyler can't complete this, I think we made a mistake.
Very
wow.
smooth.
Look
efficient.
at him go.
Needs to take the Talon through the precision ring. Completes it.
Absolutely
great job.
Crazy.
Yeah. He's doing a tremendous job.
Whenever Tyler's running, you always know
you're in for
that
excitement.
You're in trouble. Yep.
Oh,
and he
good.
makes it. So if you didn't see what he did there, he had to take the Talon off the pole because it's magnetic, and then also in the same move, hook it behind the pole to kind of stay on. Only using one ring to go through. I believe that is the strat, and it's nice to see Tyler agrees. And a absolutely dominant finish, full clear in less than 2 minutes.
With a minute 35, great
Absolutely
job, Tyler.
Crazy run.
Yeah, tremendous effort using the Talon up the dragon's teeth to the precision move into the ring. That's a difficult move. He made it look easy. But again, nothing is easy. It takes the tremendous amount of practice, effort, technique. And Tyler's been doing it for a number of years. So
100%.
you see his hard work.
Yeah, that might be the most dominant run we've seen of the day, and I'm really hoping that we see some more runs just like that.
Well, it could be Mika.
Yeah,
Mika
Liu is up next. She's also on our ninja team. Improved tremendously over this past year that I've seen, and I'm really excited to see her do absolutely amazing on this course. Her biggest improvement so far, I'd say, has been balance. Really taking her time here to get through that balance course, and clears it.
Does.
Very nicely done.
Yeah, so stay low, which she did. I think
all of the balance obstacles she's just flying through. Awesome to see her having improved so much.
Yeah, I think being a later ninja in your run order helps when you see, okay, I need to stay low on those blocks. Okay.
Now it's fine to take some time here as long as you get it.
Oh.
Very nice try. Knows when to drop.
Right. Conserve that energy, which I think she's doing right now as she approaches what you see on the screen as Sun Wukong's climb, which we have been calling
the
Indiana Jones. I personally like the Indiana Jones label better. But anyway, Mika's doing a great job here, trying to recenter her center of gravity.
Getting a sideways swing going, and then probably just going straight for it.
And she
Awesome.
does. She does. Very efficient.
That lineup was perfect. Taking a few extra swings on the ring to lower or to make her body go in the correct direction.
Right.
Very high level tech there.
Yep. Yeah, this is not her first rodeo. You can
100%
tell.
100% not. All right, and now it's the Ninja Killer, the Dragon Teeth.
She just needs to stick the landing, which she does. Okay.
I know she was worried about this obstacle beforehand, but I 100% think she has the power to do it. Coming right on Tyler's heels and hopefully being able to make it all the way up. Let's see.
Skipping the first one,
with Caden's help.
Which is a good idea. Needs to pop up and over. Pop up. Oh,
very nice try from Mika.
Good try.
Yeah, the Dragon's Teeth is just so hard. I might have gone a little overboard with it, but, you know, sometimes you just got to have those live and learn moments that will carry into the next day.
Right.
Because as we mentioned earlier, this is Alex and Vita's first ever course that they've made, and there's bound to be a few minor mistakes that we can always learn from.
Sure.
As ninjas, we're always learning.
Yeah, when I spoke to the designers, Alex and Vita, they, wanted to sprinkle some elements of parkour. They wanted to make sure that ninjas
nice try coming from Mika.
had fun. Also, incorporate different change of directions in their movement, and I think you're seeing all of that play out in these runs here. So Mika's getting ready for the swinging skyhooks that you see on your screen.
Seems like she's going to take both rings with her instead of Tyler's one ring approach. Let's see how this goes.
Oh, she looked like she's holding on. Oh,
maybe she is only going to go for one ring.
Okay, she's
40 seconds on the clock.
She's got time. She's readjusting, getting some guidance and tips from Coach Caden. Okay.
Now, she is making the correct decision here, where she wants to get this obstacle instead of the broken bridge, because this one would be worth more if she's able to get it.
Okay, let's see. Oh, she almost
I loved what she
made it.
did there.
I did too. Great idea.
And leaving just enough time to make it to the end of the broken bridge. 10
she
seconds
is
on the
flying
clock.
through. She got 10 seconds. She's swinging 8, 7, and
Awesome
she
run
clears
from
it.
Mika. Only 4 fails. Absolutely
Great
dominant
job.
performance.
But
Super well done.
You saw how she was trying to clear the mega swing, but she knew, you could tell she knew she could go through that last obstacle pretty quick, which she did just there, which
100%.
is awesome.
Coming back over to our run order, Kier Kelly is next, followed by our very own Naomi Wood. Gonna be a cool little section of runners here.
Okay. Kier is sporting the Life Force shirt. You got Coach Jaden there giving some sage advice.
Yeah, Jaden's been running Ninja for a long time. If there's anyone you want on the course with you, it's gonna be Jaden.
And
very nicely done.
Stay low on the blocks, which he did. Okay, moving pretty rapid. We got some camera stability issues.
He's going too fast for our camera.
Yeah. Okay.
Trying to slow down here on the spinning glaive or whatever it's called.
The spinning wheel. Yeah. His hands are spread about wide, which is what you had suggested.
Yep. And so what he did there was he didn't put his hands on the wall. If he had put his hands on the wall, he might have been able to absorb into it a little more and maybe have been able to stay on the actual thing. But still really good dominant performance coming out so far from Kier. Going right onto the rope now.
Okay. He's lining it up, using both the ring and the rope to get the momentum. Which
and makes it right onto
Which he did. Okay.
Coming right through the Lachey line, no issues whatsoever. And now our favorite obstacle, the Dragon Teeth.
Okay.
There's one.
There's
two.
two. Good job. Good job.
Now this one's a little farther.
It is. Oh!
Very nice try coming
Good
from
effort.
here.
Good effort there. Okay, shrugging it off. On to the next obstacle, the cliff traverse, which we've been calling the floating blocks.
Floating cubes.
Floating
blocks,
cubes,
hanging
yeah.
cubes.
And
Very nicely done.
nice clear.
It's always nice to have a little bit of a break obstacle in between two really hard obstacles.
Oh,
And he gets the talon around it.
Wow.
If you saw his feet, they were sticking,
Wow.
but also kind of sliding a little bit.
wow. Tremendous job there. He moved like a cat. It was so fast. You have to stick the landing, grab the talon, and then hold on. That takes a lot of dexterity, a lot of coordination.
Seems
Oh!
all of our ninjas are employing the Tyler strategy now, where they're going with one ring and then trying to match on it.
Right.
I do believe that is probably the correct play. It's just really hard.
Yes. He's got 1:18, and he eyeing it, the buzzer, which he smashes.
Only 3 fails, 2-minute and 44 run. Very, very good.
Great job here.
Definitely is going for the second place there. And our next one is Naomi Wood, another one of our team students. I believe Noelle is going to be her chalk caddy. Or maybe her dad. No, her dad's videoing. Going right in.
She's off. Naomi's off.
One of the faster rope completions we've seen. Everyone else has taken their time on it.
Yeah.
Kind of refreshing to see someone go fast on it, even if it might be a little daunting. Very nice.
Seems to have no trouble with the first couple of obstacles.
You might not have been able to hear, but Coach Derek actually yelled out, "Keep low," when she was going across the triangles, which is what we've been saying the whole time.
Right. Okay. Oh.
Very nice try.
Now on to the next obstacle, which we've been calling Indiana Jones.
Oh, and one thing I didn't notice is they actually removed the black climbing hold in between the bars.
Two bars. You're right. Yeah, that's a good catch there.
Coming right on to the rope. The pad physically cannot move farther back anymore, so this is where it will stay for the rest of the night. And landed absolutely perfectly on the Lachey line.
Didn't take any time, so I think she wants to move perhaps with the best time of the day for her division.
100%.
And
on to the dragon teeth.
Okay.
Now she's going to be employing the same strategy that our last ninja was using. Very nice try, where she wants to just basically get as small of a jump as possible to where she can just slot the talon in. Because if you come on the talon with a lot of force, it's just going to kind of slide out.
Yeah, and you don't want that.
Mm-hmm.
As we
Naomi not even needing chalk.
Oh!
Barely missed it. Very nice try.
Quick reflexes. Amazing to see. Now let's see what technique she decides to
Oh, she just tried to go straight forward. Interesting. I don't know if that was intentional, just not trying it, or she was
consciously deciding to do that.
Maybe.
But she's having no trouble right now through the final obstacle.
Yep.
With plenty of time. She's spotting it and smashes that.
An amazing
buzzer.
time of 1:47 seconds left. Only 2:15 on the clock with 4 fails. Very great run.
Great job.
All right, back over to my run order. We have Nate going again, which is also on our team, followed by a Jason Vartanian. I'm not quite sure who that is, so I assume it's a Life Force. And then followed by another Masters adult, Brody Fish, who I'm very excited to see because it will be his first competition since Worlds. Coming back over to Nate right here, coming right down the rope. Taking the slower approach, as we've seen, has worked better for most ninjas today, and then going to be speeding up as soon as he gets into the balance course. Very nice. Absolutely flying through the course right now, going for the wing nut. All right, let's see if he can get the flywheel. And he is tall enough to do the strat of just standing on it.
And using the upper beam as a brace.
Yes, very nice. Full clear so far. Hopefully he'll be able to get the second floor full clear since Tyler. Going on to the Indiana Jones. He's really going to want to take his time on this so he doesn't accidentally get stranded on the rope, as sometimes going too fast on the Indiana Jones has proved to be the wrong decision.
Right. Readjusting, trying to get his body moving in the right direction. He might want to let go of the right and swing, which he did. Okay, now he's getting some tips from his teammate there. It just came up short.
And there we see that if you just don't pull back far enough, you're not going to be able to get that momentum. Also, grabbing lower on the rope is going to give you more momentum to go. So if you're listening to that, pay attention to there, because that is your one ticket way to doing that rope. Coming through the Lachey line onto the infamous Dragon Teeth. I know this is one that he really wanted to get.
Skipping the first one. Let's see his technique.
Big pull up.
Oh.
Good try.
That is a very difficult move.
Yeah, that is definitely a ninja killer right there. As we've seen, only a single ninja has gotten it. Right. That being the Tyler Bowers, which is not surprising at all.
Nathan's got plenty of time. Again, you can see the talon right there. Oh, he
grabs it. Very nice.
Good job.
Sometimes having those sticky or rubber shoes really helps with that. As I know some of our ninjas have foam shoes. Ooh, I believe, that's a fail as he touched the black, unfortunately.
Oh. He might be using the one ring technique.
Just can't hang on, unfortunately, but still really good. Going into the final obstacle, only 4 fails. Definitely able to get this final one. I know he can.
Let's see what he can pull out with 1:20 left.
And remember, those 4 fails are not equal to one another. He got one of the obstacles that only 2 other people have gotten so far. So that's a lot of extra points that other people are not going to have. Awesome finish from Nate. Just over 1 minute remaining.
Nice job.
Very, very good run.
Getting a high five.
Yep. And up next is going to be Jason Vartanian. I believe this is a Life Force kid.
I don't think he's a kid.
Maybe he's not a kid. Oh yeah, he's in a Master's Mail. Never mind.
Well,
a Life Force adult, or maybe he's from here. I don't recognize.
No.
name.
Jason is from Northwest Ninja Park.
Oh, Northwest.
Eugene.
Awesome.
So,
I know we have a few other Northwest Ninja Park runners today, but
yeah.
So,
I think Jason is a kid at heart. I think if you ask him, he would say he's a kid at heart.
aren't we all kids at heart?
I think we are. But Jason is out of Northwest Ninja Park. You see Coach Sloan there. My understanding is I think he did some rock climbing. So, I've been in competition with Jason. He's got tremendous grip, arm strength. So hopefully he'll be able to demonstrate his skills on some of the harder obstacles that we've seen today. Mm-hmm. Good job there going through the balance obstacles, no problem.
Yeah, keeping low on all of those things, really helping him. Jason is a little bit taller, though, so he should be able to get this flywheel in the way that people similarly to Nate have done.
Yeah, using that beam technique. Oh, he doesn't
even need it.
Oh, smooth.
Very nice.
Very smooth. Well done, Jason. Yeah, that monkey run was no problem for him.
Coming on to the Indiana Jones now.
Right. He's should have no problem. Yeah, he's got the grip strength, the arm strength.
As a rock climber, I sure hope he would. Oh, getting a little turned around. Maybe going to go back for that last ring. Perfect,
and
just like that.
Readjust. There he goes.
Yep, and he should have no problem hanging for a while.
Yeah, so now he needs to get his body moving in the right direction, which now you'll see him use both the back swing and the front swing to center himself. Correct. In the right direction.
And he's been hanging for over 30 seconds at this time, so he must be feeling it in his arms.
He's pulling now.
He's going to release right here. And he stuck it. Wow.
He got it.
With the Foolsbury flop technique, and he lands it. Very, very nicely done.
Yeah. He surprised himself.
I can tell. He was very happy after that.
Okay. Now, he used a lot of energy, obviously, hanging on there, so we'll see how that might impact his other obstacles. But he's already shown he's got tremendous grip strength and arm strength. So hopefully it won't pose any problems as he tackles the infamous trident, or what we've called the dragon teeth.
Not even attempting it. Very interesting right there.
He might be conserving energy for his other obstacles.
Well, I think you're right. He only has 1:30 left on the time. A little bit slower than our other competitors, but he has gotten all but one obstacle, which in Ninja is what matters more, right?
Right. Okay, the tack over and under. You see the talon right in the middle of your screen. He needs to grab that and hook it to support himself on that slanted board, which he does.
Very nicely done.
Awesome job.
Going straight for that. Oh, barely can't get over it. Good try coming out from Jason, and now the infamous swinging skyhooks. See if he uses Tyler's strategy or if he's going to do it the intended way. Not quite sure.
Right, with 2 rings. Oh, it's
and he
one
is
ring.
going for the Tyler version.
Okay.
And does land it.
He needs to clear.
Awesome
which he
work.
does. He got it.
Yep.
Great job.
30 seconds left on the clock for the buzzer. This should be no problem for him. Although he is taking some time at the start.
Well, he might be a little tired, right? He exerted a lot of energy. I think he's got plenty of time to complete, which He sees it. He's digging deep. And
And
he smashes that buzzer. Great
Awesome work.
job.
a 2-fail run. Very, very good to see here with 3 minutes and 45 on the clock. I believe that is going to be a very solid first place for Jason, but I could be wrong. We still have about 3 other Masters males running, and it's going to be a very tough thing to beat. Brody Fish right here as the adult male coming up next. Brody's hot off his Worlds competition. This is actually his first competition since Worlds, so we're expecting a lot of things coming from Brody here.
Yeah, Brody is a relatively newer ninja, but he's got tremendous upper body strength, great grip strength. His first competitions, he moved at a blistering place.
Just barely slips off the balance right there. Very unfortunate. Hopefully he's going to regain time. Oh no, actually, according to the timer, he made it.
He was safe.
That might be reviewed later, but I for right now he's still at a full clear.
Nice. Moving through the monkey space, no problem. Like I said, these rings shouldn't pose any issue unless he gets caught sideways. But relatively newer ninja, but he ultimately went and competed at the World Championship, the WNL Championship in it was North Carolina.
And it's crazy because he's only been competing for about 8 months, and he's grown so much in that time. I remember the first day he came into Kevin's adult class. It was crazy because he was able to just do everything as soon as he got in. And
a shout out to Coach Kevin, who just had twins yesterday, Forrest and Primrose. So congratulations, Coach Kevin.
Congratulations to Kevin.
There he goes. Okay.
He made it.
Well, right. he needs to stick to precision.
Yep, this
He's
is the hard
eyeing
part.
it. He's eyeing it. He needs to pop up. Yeah,
and he made it.
See?
Awesome work from Brody. Still at the full clear. The first potential full clear since Tyler.
We'll see. But he's got...
Oh, save it, save it.
Oh. Did that slip?
Yeah.
I don't know if the pad... He might...
I don't know. That one might also
that might be under... Oh.
Okay. Well, that one's not under review, but
right.
Yeah, the pad slipping might just be a clear because that would technically be an obstacle malfunction.
That's a technical difficulty.
Yes.
Okay, he is opting just to jump.
Wow.
Oh.
He made the jump as well, but couldn't get his other shoulder to it. Kind of a little concerned about his shoulder there because that's a lot of force to be pulling down on.
Yeah.
Definitely lowering on steam now, but this is the final obstacle that he's just going to smash the buzzer right there. 3, 2, 1. Awesome run.
Great job,
from
Brody. Yeah, his clearing the dragon's teeth, which is also known as apparently the trident, was tremendous.
Mm-hmm. Our next up is going to be Elena Curry, another one of our team members, followed by Olivia Boland Ford. Going to be very, very interesting to see Elena run the course, as I personally don't think I've seen her run a course before. Up there at the start platform, just kind of waiting for the all clear.
And she's off.
Yep, just taking her time on the spider wall, which is what you want to do. You never want to fail the first obstacle. So as much time as you need to take on here is what you need to do.
She's using the off wall rather than leaning in. I think the technique might be lean into the wall that's closer to you, which she does, and clears it.
Yeah, leaning into that first wall and just kind of putting both hands on there, I think, is the most effective way to do it. Coming across the balance obstacle now.
Gathering herself.
Oh, saves it. Oh, just barely falls. Good try from Elena.
Okay. Stay low. The key has been to stay low.
Yeah, she touched, unfortunately.
Oh, she touched. Okay.
Yeah, her hands. To feed on the obstacle, and she accidentally put her hands down. All good, though. Sometimes mistakes like that happen. Going to be looking to grab the volume or the jug right there.
Which she
just
does.
Like that.
Okay.
All right, now I want to see if she's going to use both her hands or one hand on each side.
Oh,
Looks like she's going for the one hand.
no, two hands right centered and throwing herself. Let's see if she uses a technique to get the bracing. Oh.
Couldn't get her other foot up there. Very unfortunate. Really needs to splat on the wall, but still great run so far. Going up to the Indiana Jones.
Reaching, does she? Oh, has the reach. The wall is
Impressive.
in. Nice.
The course designers tried to force that move to be a jump, but so far everyone's just been able to straddle it and make it.
That does seem to be the technique to use.
Although I do believe in the next few waves that the arete, which is the corner of the walls, are going to be off, which means they are going to have to jump. Elena taking her time on the rope, really trying to grab it and get going. Awesome. Has the perfect trajectory for it.
Right on line. Just
needs
needs
to get
a little bit more,
swing.
a little bit more momentum.
And she's going to go off of this one.
And
And she makes it. Very nicely done.
Whew.
Onto the Lachey line.
Okay. Gathering herself. There you see her using that breathing technique, calming herself down, not getting too excited.
Exactly. Only a minute and a half left on the course, so she might need to take up the pace just a little bit, but she's really focusing on clearing these obstacles right now to get as many points as possible.
Right. Needs to pop up. Oh.
Very nice try. I always like to see contestants actually attempt the obstacle instead of just hopping on and hopping off. Always makes me feel better to see them actually attempting the obstacle. Kind of just more in the spirit of the actual sport.
Right.
And gonna land. Oh, barely misses. Still good. Going on to the under over now. Really needs to get that talon around the pole. Can't use your hands on that, so that's a fail, unfortunately. Moving on to the swinging skyhooks. I'm going to be trying to use both rings, it looks like. Nope, only actually going to go for one. Oh. Good try. And then the final obstacle right here with only 18 seconds left. Really going to have to go fast. 15.
Using the monkey bar technique. 10 seconds. Going to be close. I think she
does
does
it in 8 seconds.
Great
Awesome run
job.
coming from Elena.
I think she just gave her coach caddy a heart attack. It was so close. But yeah, tremendous job. Way to dig deep towards the end to hit that buzzer.
Great to see Sydney on the course with her. They're friends, and she was her chalk caddy and also ran earlier. Sydney actually won first place in her division earlier, which is nice to see her sticking around and supporting her fellow teammates. Transitioning real quick back over to our next animatic. We have Olivia coming up with Claire Norris after that, our Canadian friend. Going to be very interesting to see that happening, and then we still have many more competitors after that, so stick around and make sure to cheer on everyone we have. Seems like the time limit now is up to 4:30. Not exactly sure why, but hey, I just get paid to be here.
You get paid? No, this will be interesting to see with the additional time limit, 30 seconds, how maybe that would impact the pace at which Olivia is going to go through the course.
100%. You can do a lot with an extra 30 seconds when it comes to a ninja course, as we saw earlier with the 5 minutes time limit for our youngers.
Right.
Coming right down onto the balance course. And clears it pretty easily. Now, she was a little high on those steps, but luckily they didn't tilt.
Seems to have no issues right now.
No, she's going very fast. Just under 4 minutes now, which is basically just the time limit that we used to have.
Tremendous move there.
Wow. Oh, and she saves it. Nice. Clearing what's been the ninja killer so far besides the dragon teeth.
That was no problem for Olivia. You could tell she looked very smooth, very efficient as she worked her way through that obstacle. This will test her grip strength, which she seems to have no issue. Um, Searching for, lining up. Okay.
Definitely. It seems like Olivia is coming from Life Force Ninja, so it's awesome to see fellow ninjas in the Northwest competing at others' gyms. Always love to see our Life Force friends down here. But absolutely crushing this course right now. 6th obstacle clear, full clear so far, going into the Dragon Teeth. I know she's definitely looking at wanting to be the first female to complete this one so far, and the second only competitor to complete it as well.
Okay. Trying to get that swing and pop. She
And
does.
there's the first one.
She's going to look to repeat that, get that swing.
The second one's a little farther.
And she's going to pop.
Oh, very nice try from
good
Olivia.
try.
Solid effort. Getting a full dragon tooth on that talon is impressive in its own right. Much harder than it looks.
Oh, tremendous effort there.
Coming right on to the hanging cubes. Using both of them to really get her trajectory right.
Which she does right there.
Yeah,
Clears
perfect.
that obstacle. Now this is the tricky one. It's taking out some ninjas. Wow, she was able to just stick that landing, pause.
Yeah, if you looked at her shoes, they didn't
Wow.
even slide at all.
I think
I want her shoes.
Yeah. She's Spider-Woman. It was literally just planting and sticking.
All right, here's the next super difficult obstacle: the swinging skyhooks. I definitely believe she can get this one. She has the arm length for it, and we've seen everyone kind of use Tyler's strategy so far of only using one ring to go on.
Yeah, getting some tips from Coach Jaden. Let's see what technique she decides to use. Getting the momentum. Yep, it's the one.
Oh, and she hooks it on but can't hang on. Very unfortunate, but still awesome effort there. Getting a ring on that second pendulum at all is very impressive. And going to be finishing out here with a very nice 123.
Great job.
2 fails, 123. Absolutely awesome run from Olivia. We love to see it here.
Cleared the monkey space, the monkey run, which was awesome to see.
Yep. And next up is our favorite Canadian, Claire Norris. Going to be extremely interested to see what she's going to bring to the table here. Very hyped to see this run. I believe she comes down from Canada to actually train at Life Force in Bellingham.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see our Life Force coach there. I believe that's Becca. I can't exactly tell.
No, that is Becca there. Definitely being the coach and chalk caddy.
Mm-hmm. She comes all the way from Surrey, BC. Back down to the 4-minute time limit.
Careful in her approach.
Right. You can never be too careful when it comes to the first obstacle, as we've stated multiple times. I mean, it's the biggest obstacle in the course because it can really set the pace for your run. If you fail the first obstacle, your mental state might just be destroyed.
Exactly. Moving very methodical, calculated on the balance.
Completes the balance perfectly. We love to see that. And across the donuts.
Whoa, saved herself.
Is able to save herself from going all the way over. That would be really unfortunate to see. As we saw last wave, one of our contestants actually went over that. So
Right.
they completed the donut run, but accidentally failed the monkey's run without even trying it. On to the hard part now, the flying wheel.
Reaching out, trying to generate some speed and momentum.
And you can see Becca trying to tell her to kind of stand on it and use that support beam up there. Wanting her to pull up just a little bit.
Oh,
Very nice try.
good try.
Coming on to the Indiana Jones now. 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock, making really good time. And is able to use the arete to help herself out. I know there's going to be at least one person who's not going to be able to use that, and we're going to get to see our first jump on the pole, which I'm very excited to see.
Using a match technique, you see the two hands there on the ring.
And John, why is matching a really good thing to do on rings?
Well, I think it can conserve your strength and energy. You know, it takes a tremendous amount of strength just to hold a ring your entire body weight with one hand. If you have two on a ring, on one ring, you have double the strength and you're using less energy. Anyway, I think it's a great technique if you're starting to feel you might slip. And I think it hopefully will help her as Claire approaches
I
the
wholeheartedly agree.
Dragon's Teeth or Trident. Taking advantage of moving up one notch.
It pays to be tall.
Needs to generate swing. Oh,
Ooh,
just
she
came
had
up
the perfect
short.
amount of swing for it, just couldn't slot that back in. As we've said, the Dragon's Teeth are extremely hard. Going on to the floating cubes now shouldn't have any issue correcting her swing and getting onto that really small platform. Just like that.
Great job there. I don't know if she has the same spider shoes that we just saw the previous ninja, but
Just barely.
Oh.
Very close.
She just slid down slowly down that slanted step there.
I mean, whenever someone asks me what the most important aspect of ninja is, I always give them the same answer, and it's shoes. Your shoes will make or break your run every time.
Okay, with about 38 seconds, and seems to have no issues with the broken bridge. Great use of the hips to generate the power to move forward and to
Awesome
smash
run.
that buzzer.
Only 4 fails again in 3 minutes 33 seconds. Super nice run. We love to see our Canadian representation in here, absolutely crushing this course. All right, if we transition back to our run order, we have a super powerful order coming out. Starting out with Mitchell, we're going straight into Will and Becca. Will Fisher is on our team, and Becca, as you were just seeing on the course, is actually one of our coaches. Then we're going to have Lyra, Brandon, and Wyatt all together. And rounding it out with some more of our Skyhook team members. Super star-studded cast coming up here. You're not going to want to miss it.
Baker having no problems with the balance obstacle early on. Has a good flow going. He wants to carry that over into the monkey run.
Yep, coming right over to the flywheel. Shouldn't have any problem with this due to his height. Just like that.
Nice.
I'm not sure if Baker is a coach at Life Force or if he's just a runner, but either way, I think he could definitely be a coach.
Yeah, he's moving very efficiently.
Oh!
Good data. So
that's new.
So what you saw there was somebody who was analyzing the course saying, I need to get from point A to point B. And you can go through the 5 rings, or as Baker calculated in his mind, he had enough force, enough strength to make that jump, which he did successfully. So tip of the hat to Baker for coming up with something very creative. And that's another aspect about Ninja, which I think is really neat, is that there's a lot of creativity. There's a lot of creativity as you analyze a course and think, well, what's the best way for me to go through that particular obstacle?
100%. And Baker's absolutely destroying this course right now. Didn't even use the ring on the Dragon Teeth. Just skipped it entirely. Oh.
And he just kicks aside.
He's like, this is my course now.
Exactly.
I mean, when you show this dominant of a performance, it kind of is your course.
It is. And let's see if he can nail the Talon, which he does. Oh.
Awesome. Only one hand.
It was interesting there. He had his legs sort of, wide apart, which I think allowed him to keep his balance. I think good use. Instead of, feet being parallel, it was at an angle and separated. And I think that's a great technique.
And Baker's using his height to his advantage here by just jumping as much as he can to get as much, advantage on some of these obstacles. Not even using the original pull right there, and clears the course with a full clear in an amazing time of 2:17.
2:17. Great job.
I mean, these are the full clears I was talking about earlier that I wanted to see, and I'm glad to see that we've had 2 already so far. It's only 2 p.m., and we're having some amazing runs right now.
And up next is Will.
Yep, Will Fisher, another one of our Skyhook team members. I know Will has a lot of expectations for this course, and I really want to see him do as well as he can. And I know if he really tries, I know 100% that he can definitely finish this course in a full clear.
And
Our camera's having issues.
right. How long has Will been training here at?
Will's
Skyhook?
been here for a decent amount of time now. I'm gonna say maybe over a year.
Okay.
He's been on team for at least 2 years now. This being at least his second year. I'm not sure if he's been here before that. We're gonna move back over to our run order real quick as our camera gets figured out just a little bit. Looking at our run order right now, you can see all of our super nice runners coming up. Definitely looking out for Miles and Zach Wilson down at the bottom. Father and son duo running 2 after each other. Really nice to see. And Noelle Laurie at the bottom there. Her dad is also going to be running this course in a little bit after her. Always nice to see some father-daughter and father-son representation in the ninja sports.
We're gonna hop on Droid Cam.
Okay. I'm going to switch cams for just a second as our main cam is, I think the gimbal died, so it's just having a few issues. So give us just a little bit to sort out our technical difficulties, and we'll be right back just like that. I believe that is good. Might stay a little bit longer on the run order just to make sure that everything's figured out. Give Gavin some time to get the droid cam all working.
You gotta love technology. Right?
Oh, yeah,
gotta love technology.
my
It
beloved.
works sometimes, and it doesn't work sometimes, and that's how it goes.
So, slightly lower quality camera now, but hopefully we won't have any more issues going forward. Our gimbal wasn't charging correctly last night, so it was kind of being a little wonky and dying earlier. So, we should have a decent amount of time going. I'm gonna need to change. 1 second. I just need to put the droid cam underneath here. And then we are going to go back to, I believe, Will is next. Yep.
We good on Droid Cam?
Yep, we're good. Alright, Will just waiting for the all clear from Gavin, and then we're going to get right back into here.
Okay, he's off.
And as I said earlier, Will has some big expectations for this course. He was really eyeing the Dragon Teeth earlier, a little worried about that. So he spent a lot of time during our course little walkthrough kind of looking at that, trying to find a way through it. And I want to see if he found one.
Seems to have no issues with the earlier obstacles.
No, Will loves parkour and always has been doing his best on balance. So I had no problems or no worries about him on the balance. This obstacle, though, may be a little worrying.
Well, let's see if you can use some of the parkour skills.
Definitely, he's able to get his foot on there.
He's long enough and can use the upper beam, which he does successfully.
Very nice. So we've seen 2 consistent ways of getting through that. Just kind of launching yourself into a wall run and using that beam up there to help you.
Nice jump technique through.
Yes.
Pulling through with the hips. Great technique there, Will.
Coming up to the Indiana Jones now at a full clear so far. Drew holding the chalk bag, who we saw run earlier. Coming right into the Indiana Jones over to the rope.
Trying to control his direction of the swing, which is important. It's easy to get off-centered. He's lining it up with the rope.
And it's much easier to line yourself up with those 2 rings beforehand going onto the rope, which he did right there. As you saw, he took a few extra swings on those rings to go straight to the rope. Coming through the Lachey Alley, doing pretty well.
No issues here.
Yep, still at the full clear. Now the Dragon Teeth. This is the obstacle he was eyeing earlier, and I want to see if he found a way through it. Getting that ring, using his height on that second peg. Very nice try.
Interesting technique. It seemed like he was pulling himself up, and I think he was about to kip and then move on to the next tooth there.
Yeah, I 100% agree.
Interesting technique.
It is interesting. I think it could have worked. It's just a really, really physically taxing technique because you're having to basically hold a lock off for the entire time you're on that obstacle.
Oh,
and
he had a second attempt. Almost caught it on the second attempt.
Yeah.
Great effort, though. Not giving up there.
I mean, only 2 fails all the way in here. Very, very nice. That was a minute and a half going.
He's got plenty of time.
Doing the Tyler technique.
With the one.
Lands it.
Okay. He needs to straighten it out, which looks like he'll be able to do. And he
Awesome
does.
job coming through.
Okay.
And the final obstacle
Final
right
obstacle
here.
with the minute. He's got plenty of time. That's got to get his adrenaline going as he heads into the final obstacle.
Mm-hmm. I mean, anytime you can get this close to a full clear in a comp, I mean, you're always just pumped with adrenaline.
Nice.
Hitting that buzzer with still over a minute left to go. Very happy with that run. You can see that big smile on his face going over to his friends to celebrate. Awesome job. Always cool to see that. And up next is Coach Becca, I believe. Becca is a Life Force coach, and we are expecting to see some really nice runs from her. You've seen her on the course already a few times, kind of coaching her Life Force kids. And now it's her turn to run. Getting coached by Coach Jaden himself, who I do believe we'll get to see run later. Or maybe he already ran. I don't remember.
Yeah. Becca and Jaden are the co-owners of Life Force, which is as Christian mentioned, a tremendous, fabulous ninja gym up in Bellingham, Washington.
Mm-hmm. If you're up there ever, definitely go to it. Definitely worth the visit. And if you're down here, definitely come to our gym. We need the money. Give it to us.
Staying low. Ooh.
Oh! And we see that happen again.
That energy was directed and unfortunately a little too strong.
Curiously, this time, though, they actually counted it as a fail for the third obstacle and not a fail going into the fourth obstacle. Not quite sure what the ruling is for that.
Great job there.
Seems this is what she wanted anyway, because she's able to get all the way to the fourth.
Having a few questions was...
Very unfortunate. Just needed a little more of a push off there. Still good run so far. Gotta get that, regain that momentum into the sixth obstacle right after the Indiana Jones.
Right, so Becca's competing in the adult female category tier 1.
Correct. She's going straight in, trying to grab that rope.
Yeah,
coordinating herself so she can only take one ring or one swing back. And oh, it doesn't go on the first swing.
There she goes.
Awesome. Very nice.
Yeah, she got tremendous grip, upper body strength that you're witnessing right now.
I mean, you see those muscles on the camera. They're crazy.
Yeah, so I'm sure the Lachey Alley, Lachey Lane should be no problem. And no problem.
No problem. All right, now the Dragon
Now
Teeth.
this, I'm sure she was thinking about. What is her approach going to be? Let's see what she decides to do.
Taking her time here. She still has 2.5 minutes, so taking her time is definitely the correct choice. Really trying to think about what she wants to do on this obstacle, especially with the talent.
It looks like she's going to...
Ooh, I think she was trying to skip the second one.
I think you're right. I think she's trying to get that... Oh, she's going to... I think she's going to skip.
For it?
Yep.
And
hey,
she is.
She does. Great.
Nice. She only has to get pretty much one now.
Let's see. Oh, it
she
was
landed
it
and
was
peeled off.
hooked. It was hooked. But again, for the viewers out there, the talon gives you such little room for an error, a slight movement one way or the other. Unfortunately, that just caused her to slip right off. It's so short. Oh, she's pushing off, trying to get her direction, which she
And she's able to save it. Very
recovers.
nice.
Great job there, Becca. Okay, now she's visualizing, getting that talent, and quickly putting around.
Yep. And she has 1:40 left for these. That would be a course malfunction. Gonna reset that. Or maybe...
Did she kick that?
I don't think she kicked
What
it.
happened?
I don't know. Probably gonna have to review that and see what we're gonna do about that. Because if she did kick it, then yeah, that would be on her. But I think that was the course malfunction.
Okay.
Not
She
able to get that one,
almost
unfortunately.
landed. She almost landed the mega swing.
I mean, yeah, that's been just a ninja killer all night. Finishing out this on the broken bridge. Very, very nice. Over 1 minute.
And smashes
Perfect.
that buzzer.
Very nice run coming from Becca. Definitely going to have to review that under-over and see if she'll get the point for that.
See what happened there. I
Yeah.
blinked, and the next thing I know, she was moving on. So apparently something happened, and I saw that the talon was not there.
Yeah,
So
the talon fell off the pole. I didn't see if she kicked it or if it fell off, but
Okay.
either way, unfortunate. Next up is Lyra Breen, another one of our team kids. You can see her climbing up to the box right now. And after Lyra goes, we only have a few more of our team kids until we're moving on to the Elite Division, actually. They're getting ready to go.
okay.
Now, Lyra's again going to take her time on this rope bridge, as we've seen all of our team kids doing so far.
Leaning into the wall. That's the right technique.
And taking her time on the balance, which is what she wants to do. You can see a little bit of cameraception there.
Good recovery. Clears it.
Clear.
Looks like Lyra has an orange belt.
Yeah, I believe Lyra hasn't been doing the belt system anymore, but she still loves to wear her Skyhook belt. If you come to Skyhook, we have a belt system here. White belt through black belt. It's just a skill progression system here, and if you want to do it, come give it a try. See if you can be one of our only black belts. It'd be really, really fun to see you guys do it.
So she has an orange belt. I want an orange belt. Can I get an orange belt?
I can get you an orange belt.
Okay. So Lyra is progressing through to the Indiana Jones. She's not opting to jump from the bar, as we saw prior ninja jump all the way to the pad. Going through the route as the course designers, Alex and Vita, had intended. Does an excellent job there.
I definitely think we're going to see Zach Wilson try to jump to that pad that we saw Baker do earlier. He'll be coming up here soon. But Lyra absolutely flying through this course right now. 2 minutes, 30 seconds, 6 obstacles with only 1 fail. Absolutely great run so far. Going on to the Dragon Teeth, seeing what her technique's going to be here.
Trying to get, it looks like some momentum. Oh.
Good try, good try. All right, coming
Okay.
onto the floating cubes. She was saying that she was worried about the Dragon Teeth earlier, and I think a lot of people are, just because it's a really hard obstacle.
Understandably, that it looks like a very, very difficult obstacle. Woo!
Very, very close.
Very
that one,
close
but
there.
still made it.
Still made it. That's a clear. Okay. Hopefully, there's no malfunction and/or kick here with the talon.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
it just spun out. Oh, she
That's
can't.
unfortunate. Just
She
kind of
can't
bopped
believe
it out.
Yeah, she can't believe it. She said, "Oh my gosh." Okay, on to the next.
See if we see the Tyler strat here, or if she's going to do it as the intended way. Oh, looks like it's going to be the Tyler strat.
It looks like she's trying to peel one off. There she goes.
Yeah.
Oh,
And she forgot to let go on the other one, but that's fine.
very polite of her to
put it back up there.
reset the course. So good job, Lyra.
Raised the right ninja, right?
Right.
And coming in here at just under 1 minute remaining, gonna be clearing the course with 4 fails. Absolutely awesome run from Lyra. Probably far exceeding her expectations that she had. You can see her celebrating with her mom over there.
Nice
Love to
job.
see it from our ninjas. All right, next up is going to be Brandon Steinfeld. I know Brandon is wanting to compete with Tyler here and hopefully get a full clear. It'd be really, really nice to see if he can beat the ninja of Tyler. And he's off. Going a little faster on the rope bridge than we've seen other people go. And slowing down just a little bit for the balance, which is probably the best decision.
Right.
Little high on those steps, but luckily they didn't tilt over. I guess it's great being light as a feather, right?
Okay. See what he decides to do.
Takes an extra swing.
Oh,
Makes it. Very
no
nice.
problem.
Now, I think he's might want to try to go for the Baker strat. Nope, just going to
No.
go straight to the rings.
I think that would be a little too far for him, but
Brandon has some serious jumps, though. I've seen him in team before, and that kid can jump really far.
he's lining it up.
Very nicely
No
done.
problem.
3 minutes going into the 6th obstacle.
Oh, did you see how efficient quick he moves through the Lachey line?
You can see him swinging his hips and feet back to just immediately get that next swing, even when there isn't really a swing to get there.
Okay.
Coming here to the Dragon Teeth.
Oh.
Resets it. Gets one.
Whoa. Here we go.
Get the second one.
He's adding some drama to his
Get
performance.
2. All right, I think he's just going to go for the swing here. I don't think he's going to try to go for the last one.
It looks like you're right. It looks like he's lined.
Oh, he did go for the last one.
Okay, let's see if he can do it. Come on, Brandon, who we affectionately call B-Dog. Nice!
And he makes it.
B-Dog. Brandon, great job. I think that's got to pump him up as he heads into the floating cubes, or also known as a cliff traverse.
100%. He's going for that full clear here.
And I think there was no pause there. I think he's going for time.
Yes. And
Ooh,
he makes that.
He saved himself right there. He was sliding down.
Now, this is where another time we've seen some falls here on this talon grab.
Oh,
and he makes it.
He made it.
Needs to go over the block.
Nice.
Very nice.
Ooh, that's got to be a relief, and also shoot some energy.
And he's going for the one swing. Makes it.
Okay.
Very beautiful right there. And going to finish out this course with just under 1 minute 30 on the clock.
He's flying through. He wants to hit that buzzer real quickly, which he does.
Awesome run from Brandon. Full clear.
Brandon.
2 minutes and 31 seconds. Very, very dominant display of his ninja adeptness.
Great job, B-Dog. Nice to see.
All right, Wyatt Hamilton is up next. Yet again, another one of our team kids. Very excited to see Wyatt run the course. He was probably one of the most excited I'd seen for this course specifically. And it's going to be really cool to see what he does with it.
And he's off.
Absolutely flying through the first obstacle. Oh, almost tripped. And that's why on some of those obstacles, you want to go just a little bit slower because it only takes one step to just kind of fall. Going through the balance super quickly.
Wow.
That's 3 obstacles done in 15 seconds.
He is flying through the course. I think he's eyeing time right now.
Yeah, he's definitely eyeing first place. Very nice from Wyatt.
One-handed wraparound. Nice technique.
Just trying to get all the time saves he can, even just those little ones. Does actually do the jump there while using the arete. Very nicely done. Taking a little bit of extra time to
He
do.
skipped one ring.
Oh, he did skip that ring. Gonna line himself up. He's a little
He's
off.
a
to the
little
side.
off.
Oh, did he make? Oh, we're counting it. Very.
Okay.
Very nice. Okay.
Okay. You could see his alignment was a little off, but he went for it. He cleared the plane, which I think is why he got the point.
Definitely.
The frontal plane of that pad.
Yep. All right. Now for the Dragon Teeth. I know he very much wants to get this. This was the obstacle that he had been eyeing the most. I'm gonna jump up probably to the second one.
You can see him calming himself down, regroup, get his breathing down. He's a little excited, and now
Oh, to the third one. Very nice.
trying to control his direction where his body's swinging. There he goes. Trying to get his hips.
Come on, Wyatt. You got this.
moving.
Nice. That's the first one. All right. Now, he might go for the very top one, or he might try and skip it.
No, I think he's going to go for the top, which is a little bit further. Which
And he makes
completes.
it.
Okay, now he's eyeing the ring, which he needs to get.
An absolute amazing display of ninja right here. The Dragon Teeth, one of the most formidable obstacles we've had in this course.
Nice.
And we've had 2 back-to-back people clear it. Absolutely insane. Good job, Wyatt. The full clear is still on the line at 1 minute and 49 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, he's getting some cheers from his teammates there, which is great to see. No pause there. He's eyeing the time. Needs to get this.
And he,
Which
while
he
sliding
does,
down, he
while
gets it
sliding down.
very, very close.
This is going to be tricky, which he clears. Okay.
And right over the block. Very nice.
Job.
2 obstacles left.
Okay.
Probably going to go for the Tyler strategy.
One hand technique.
And wow, and he grabs it with just a single hand. That second hand actually missed, and he still hung on.
Yeah, he's going for the time. He realizes he needs to move quickly.
And he's going to clear the course with just under 1 minute. Awesome
and smashes that full clear. Great job, Wyatt.
2 minutes and 57 seconds. Back-to-back full clears. Absolutely awesome display right there. You're not going to see that anywhere else.
Nice.
And Miles Wilson is going to be up next, really wanting to try and get that 3rd full clear in a row on the line. Some of our most powerful ninjas just are all in a line right here. Absolutely crazy to me. That's just the luck of the draw sometimes, you know? Waiting on...
I think they're tightening up some bolts. I hear
I do hear a drill.
A drill. So maybe something came loose through all the pounding that these ninjas are doing onto the course.
And that's something you always got to be wary of when you're doing courses. Like, you don't want anything to actually fall out. So even if it means stopping the competition for like 2-3 minutes, like, that's totally fine. You always want to have the safety of your competitors in mind, right?
Safety first.
Seems we're just about to get going.
He's
There's
got the thumbs up.
Now, I know Miles is another one who really wants to compete for Tyler's time right now. So we're probably going to see him go super fast. Can't hear it on the stream, but everyone is really cheering for him right now. Oh,
Ooh,
saves
good
it.
save, Miles.
Only takes one misstep to really throw you up, and I'm very glad he was able to get it. I believe that's Harper on the course with him right now, being his chalk caddy.
No, I think that's...
Oh, is that Lincoln? I think that's Lincoln, actually.
I'm not sure who, but getting some advice from teammates.
Yeah, that's Lincoln holding his chalk caddy.
Okay. Making quick use of the rings and rope. See if there's enough momentum.
Very
he does.
nice.
Doesn't pause through Lachey.
Doing very quick strategies to go through Vast.
Yeah, he's moving at a quick pace. He's at 3 minutes left. Okay. This is where it's going to be tricky.
1, 2, and 3. Very nice.
Okay, he needs to... And he does.
Hits the ring.
Great precision.
Absolutely flying through this course. Definitely coming for Tyler's time real quick.
Doesn't pause.
Not even getting chalk.
Nope.
He sees Tyler's time in his sight, and he just wants to hit it.
Oh!
Barely makes it.
Just saved it. Just saved. Great job, Miles. I think he's pumped. I think he's
going
pumped.
for it. He's trying to get that sub 2 minutes.
Yep, he's got
15 on the
15
clock.
seconds. Let's see what Miles can do. I think he can do it. Under. Woo!
Very nice.
Smashes
just under
that,
3. No, just under 2
2
minutes. Wow.
Great job there.
Awesome display of Ninja. I'm not quite sure if that was faster than Tyler, but we are going to see in just a little bit.
Yeah. Great runs from these ninjas, these past few ninjas where they're able to do a full clear. But whether you do a full clear or not, that fact that you're out here competing, I think that's the important aspect to keep in mind. All these ninjas are pushing themselves, challenging themselves, and it's great to see. And whether you fail on an obstacle or you don't, you are learning from this whole experience.
100%. And one more of our team ninjas coming in here right now, Devin Foote. Let's hope he keeps the full clear send train going. I mean, that's 3 in a row right now. That's kind of unheard of for a course like this with a huge choke point right in the middle of the Dragon Teeth.
Right.
I'm sure he's certainly feeling a lot of pressure, but unfortunately just missteps once, but that's fine. Just going to keep going on like nothing happened, really keeping that mindset stable and not wanting to let that fail get to him.
Yeah, he's recovered nicely there, completed that last obstacle.
Yep, and if he can get this, the wheelie, or as we like to call it, the monkey's run, that's definitely going to boost his confidence a lot. Oh, and he makes it!
He saved himself. Whew. That
All right,
was
final
close. That was close. Now he's got to figure out how does he get around the bar, which he
and he
does
makes it. That's going to be a
successfully.
huge confidence boost for Devin right there. That must feel really good to get.
Awesome job there. Okay, so there's no holds. You got the walls in place. What'd you call that corner?
The arete.
Arete.
So the arete of a wall is the corner on a climbing wall.
Okay.
So if you ever see a climbing route that is called arete on, that just means you can use the corner of the wall. Or if a climbing route says arete off, you're not allowed to use the corner of the wall.
Okay. See, you learn something new every day with Ninja, and I just learned something, so that's awesome. And
Very nice.
Devin's doing a great job. Recovered nicely from that earlier spill there on the balance, but he's focused. He's dialed in.
Yep, really trying to redeem himself there. Going across the lache bars very nicely onto the dragon teeth.
This is going to be a challenge.
He's built up so much momentum going into these dragon teeth that he really is going to want to look to get these.
Okay, let's see what his technique is.
Gonna hop up one.
Oh, almost had that. It just
Definitely
hit
had the height
bar.
for it.
Right. Just careened off.
Very nice to see going across these cliff traverses, or the floating cubes as we like to call them,
No problem for Devin.
onto the under-over. And he's going to stick it just like... Oh, no, taking a few more swings.
Trying to get that upward momentum. Oh,
Very nice save right there. Just couldn't stick it, unfortunately. Those are always the worst to see.
Oh, so close.
A momentary high of bliss, and you're just like, oh, crushing defeat.
Right.
Going on to the swing Skyhooks now. Definitely going to want to get these. These are really fun to do for him. Probably going to use the Tyler strategy of just one single ring at a time. And peels off just a little bit.
Off. See, what happens
Perfectly fine.
when you do that one swing, you got a lot of your body weight just on one hand, and you're swinging forward. It's a tremendous amount of force. Might look easy, again, to the viewer, but that's a lot of force just on one hand.
Yeah.
And he smashes that buzzer.
Smashes the timer at a time of 3:17. Solid run coming out from Devin.
Great job.
And we're going to move over back to our run order real quick. Looking at our last 6 runners, we're going to go with a Harper Cleaver, Zach Wilson, Noel Lowry, Anara Lasley, Shelton Wright, Derek Lowry, which is Noel's father, and then a Jaden Welch, which is the Life Force coach.
Okay,
Harper
here comes
coming out. Harper, another one of those ninjas that really wants to beat Tyler's time right here. It's just luck of the draw that they were all so close together. Really competitive second half of this wave. Coming out absolutely flying. Can't even keep up with the camera.
He's going
really
too fast for the camera. I think he's too fast for the camera.
Yep, not going to try the jump there. I'm sure in just a second when Zach Wilson goes, we might see the jump again, that Blake set. But it is a really hard jump, and Harper lands it perfectly, going on to the Lachey Alley at 3:17 seconds.
Again, no problem for Harper.
See how well he can jump these.
Okay. One little slight mistake, and you could peel off, but he's doing a great job so far.
Can he get the second one?
He's eyeing it.
Oh, and he launched himself all the way to the cube. Love to see that little time save there, taking only one extra swing to really save maybe 3 or 4. And those are the kind of things you always want to be looking for in Ninja. Like, where can I save time by taking just a little bit of time here? Oh, and unfortunately, he had to use his hand there.
Right.
Good try coming out from Harper, but we're still going to keep moving on to the swing Skyhooks, keeping that momentum going forward. And he does it the intended way. This is the first time we've seen the intended Skyhooks the whole night, which is really cool to see.
Yeah, I think Harper wanted to actually do it as the course designer.
Very well done.
Vita and Alex had intended to show it can be done, and it was fun.
Yep, and I think he actually ripped his hand open just a little bit. That was a very nice run coming from Harper. Probably going to get that bandaged up just a little bit.
Great job.
Awesome run coming from Harper.
I thought it was very creative. Again, the creativity aspect comes in when he skipped the Talon into the ring, right? That precision move at the end. He just went right for the mat. And
100%. And you're going to see Zach Wilson climbing up here right now. Zach Wilson, I believe, is in our Masters division, but
yes.
Don't underestimate him because of his age. He is one of our best ninjas here, and I am looking forward to seeing him absolutely destroy this course and eat it for breakfast.
No, Zach has tremendous strength. He used to do, he still does, rock climbing. And again, that background has helped him. He competed, and I think he finished 6th at the in a different league competition at the at a world level. So tremendous athlete, Zach, and he's off.
Now Zach's a little more cautious of this rope because since he's a little bit taller, there's more swinging on the ropes. You just got to go just a little bit slower.
Well, as a master ninja, I would say he's wiser, right?
Oh, you're right.
Very
wise.
You're wise when you're older, right? And so,
coming along this balance, doing very well. Absolutely flying through the course at 3:30 seconds. Coming back over to our wing nut. Going to grab that hold.
Okay.
Beautifully.
Lining it up, leaning in.
And he makes it beautifully across. Going to take a little step just to get across. Awesome.
He jumped through and he pulls his body through that bar, which allows him to swing his hips and out. Great job, Zach. And you're right. He's eyeing it. You
He
can
is
tell.
going for the jump. And he lands it
clears
perfectly.
it.
That is exactly what I wanted to see from Zach Wilson.
Great job.
Absolute
there.
amazing time save. You can hear the crowd going wild for that. I love to see when ninjas are inspired by other ninjas mid-course run. I just love it.
Yeah, I'm sure that was something he hadn't planned, but then saw what was it? Is it Baker who had completed that?
Yes, Baker. Baker went all the way for the jump, and Zach Wilson saw that and was like, I'm going to do that.
Right. Okay. Let's see how he tackles the trident.
One more hop.
He's trying to get that momentum.
And he got it. All right.
Okay.
Is he going to go for the ring, or is he just going to go straight for the block? And he went straight for the block and landed it.
Woo.
Very well done.
Woo.
Almost rolled his ankle, but he didn't, and that's what we love to see.
Yeah, he's relieved there. He knows he was close to
Yeah, you saw
falling
him
backwards.
blow out right over there.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, gonna reorient himself.
Yep, push off the wall. There
Still
he
on a
goes.
full clear pace.
Okay. He's got plenty of time because he also saved time by making that bold move on the Indiana Jones obstacle.
Coming right over here into the under-over. Really conscious of not kicking that Talon as we saw earlier with, I believe it was
Yep.
Becca. Awesome.
Nice.
All right, eyeing that bar there. And he lands it. Gonna take one extra swing.
No.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Now he's a lot more conscientious of his shoulders, so I don't think we're going to see him do the one arm.
Oh.
Oh, I'm wrong. Never
Oh.
mind. Awesome work coming here from Zach. Doing a solid one arm with not even paying attention to his shoulders. Who says being old you can't be strong, right?
Oh, come on. He's a young man. Look at
And
that.
right over 1
Great
minute
job.
finish. Absolutely dominant run coming from our Masters male, Zach Wilson. Full clear on the course. That's going to be hard to follow up.
Great job there.
But once again, one more of our team members, Noelle Laurie, is going to be following up. And we're going to see Derek run, her father, in just two runners. Really nice to see Zach Wilson following in his son's footsteps of getting another full clear with Miles. I'm sure they're going to be celebrating that after a bit. And Noelle.
Noelle.
Yep, taking her time on the first obstacle as we've been seeing, which is, in my opinion, the best way to do this one. It's very deceiving.
Getting wise advice from her father there, Derek. You can see.
Now Derek
Oh!
actually. Oh.
Oh, she saved
Oh,
it.
and she saved. Oh, just
Oh!
barely. Very nice try. Getting that first save, but just overshot it just a a bit. Even
Yeah.
saving once is amazing to do.
Good recovery. She's moved on.
Coming right for the wing nut. This is what she really wants to get.
Okay.
Gonna reach out for that and just kind of line herself up for the flywheel. Gonna take one loop around, maybe another.
Oh, that is a difficult
Unfortunate.
move. Okay.
Trying to stay not defeated right now. Really got to keep that mental good. Because as soon as your mental crumbles, the rest of you will too. Really got to figure out. She can barely reach it, but she does. Very nice to see there.
Okay. The ring shouldn't pose any problem, but you just sometimes with rings, your body gets thrown in a different direction, and you're in no man's land. But
Exactly.
she's went back, trying to get her body in the right position.
Able to grab onto that second ring again. Which
You can
is
see
very
her,
nice.
yeah, swinging her hips, using this other rope. Nice job.
And
Okay.
Interestingly, we've seen a lot of people kind of go off to the side of the pad with the rope. She almost went off to the opposite side of the pad, almost overcorrecting too much, which is really interesting to see. Still going through the Lachey line. Very well done.
Very smooth here,
Now
and
the dragon teeth.
now the dragon teeth. What's her technique gonna be? What's her approach? And let's see. Trying to get some momentum with. Oh,
She had the height for it, but just slotting that talent in is just so hard.
yeah, that second tooth there was very hard.
All right, coming right on to the floating cubes. Still making really good time. 1:30 left on the clock. 3 obstacles left. Oh, there goes Gavin's phone.
Oh,
If he,
nice job.
He's going to be searching for that later. I'm not going to tell him where it is.
Just call. Okay, so Noelle she's eyeing that talent.
Oh, just barely missed it.
Just slid off.
Still doing really good. Just got to get this big skyhook. Which I know she can definitely do. Just got to do the Tyler strategy.
I think she's going to go one arm, but again, there's a lot that places a lot of force on one shoulder, one hand.
Well, maybe
Let's
she's
see
going
what she
for
does.
2. No, she does go for 1.
Yeah.
Oh, and just barely
Almost had
misses
it.
that.
Almost had that.
Still doing really well. 40 seconds left on the clock. Is going to have absolutely no problems hitting that buzzer.
Yep.
And a great overall run from Noelle, hitting that buzzer at 0:33.
There she goes. Smashes the buzzer.
Awesome run.
Great job there.
Oh, all right, next up is going to be Anara Lasley, and then we're going to see Shelton Wright coming up. I believe Anara comes from Northwest Ninja Park, as we see Sloan as her coach there. Going to be very interesting to see, because I don't actually know that many people coming down from coming up from Northwest Ninja Park. I don't really know what their skill level is at.
Right. Well, we saw from Jason, it was a very high level.
Yes, Jason absolutely crushed this course. One of the more dominant performances of the night. So I'm really hoping that Anara here is going to continue that, I guess, prestigious run.
Using the wall, leaning into it, I think that is the right technique. Seems to have no problem.
Mm-hmm. Getting through that relatively quickly, going straight on to the balance.
Use the rope to come down. Yep. Moving methodically through the balance. Can't use the blocks. Cannot touch the blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Does
Taking
it?
her time pays off there.
Staying low. And, well, you saw the donuts move. It was no problem for Anara.
We actually haven't seen the donuts move that much. They've actually stayed pretty stationary, so it's cool to see that the donuts actually moved, and one of our ninjas was able to calculate for that and stay on. Coming onto the wing nut now. Shouldn't have any problem grabbing that immediately, and then the flying wheel.
That's the key. You got to grab that.
I don't think Northwest Ninja Park has any flying wheels over there, so this is probably semi-new for her. But she seems to be doing pretty well on it. Might need to get her hands a little farther out. Yeah, just like that. Really lining up that swing.
I think
to
she
block.
heard you through.
I know.
through the microphone.
Oh, just barely missed it. That was very good, though. Pretty much did exactly what she should have done. Just a little more swing next time. Coming up to the Indiana Jones, right over to our rings. Is she long enough to be able to reach that? And she is. Very nice.
Okay.
Not going to go for the jump, unfortunately. Only saw 2 people go for the jump tonight. Really wanted to see some more. But maybe in our next division we'll see that. Grabbing the rope, trying to get her swing coordinated. Really seeing those legs come into play.
Needs the momentum. And is that enough?
Oh,
I think the body was a little bit... She's
little
starting to
low now.
Starting to slip a little bit. Let's see. Right here.
And she lands it. Very
Great
nice.
Great job there. You saw her starting to slide. I was a little bit concerned about her grip, but she just gritted it through.
And that's the best thing about Ninja, just pushing through something that you don't think you'll be able to, and the feeling of reward is just so great and nice.
Yeah.
Coming to the Lachey Alley right here. 6 obstacles done with only 1 fail, making absolutely great pace.
Good recovery here. Now, looking to skip. Yep.
And she's able to skip 2. All right. See how far she can go.
Oh, you saw that sort of pull-up technique there. Not as much hip movement, but just came up a little bit short. Still a great effort.
Definitely. Coming on to the floating cubes now. Definitely the break obstacle, but still is not that easy. But is able to just swing right through it, coming over to the under-over. Really got to be conscientious of that talon right there.
Yeah. It's a quick move. Your feet hit, and you got to grab it.
Oh! Wasn't able to take it off in time. That magnet is actually a lot stronger than you think it is. So if you pull it like really hard, you're just gonna kind of go flying.
Right.
So it's a really, really balancy maneuver. Right onto the swinging skyhooks. See if we're gonna get a Tyler strategy or just do it the intended way.
Yep.
It was a Tyler strap. It slipped right off. Unfortunate.
Again, a lot of force on one arm, and unfortunately just peeled off. 34 seconds, Anara, just to smash that buzzer. I think it's...
Monkey barring through this with absolutely no problem
whatsoever. Sees it and smashes.
And a very nice run from Anara. Coming in at a 3:37 with 4 fails. Very good run. We've seen a lot of 4 fails from everyone around the board today, and it's really interesting because they've all been from different obstacles.
Right, and I think that will play an interesting part because this, as you mentioned earlier, is a full course format. So even though 3 ninjas each failed 4, if they're different, they're going to receive different points.
Exactly.
And so we'll see.
Going to be a lot of calculations going on, that's for sure. Might take a little while to do the
standings.
The standings,
yeah. Exactly.
Shelton Wright coming out immediately, though. Almost had no break between Nara's run and Shelton's. I think Shelton was also looking to go for Tyler's time. I'm not quite sure what age group he's in. I'm going to assume preteens, though.
I'm going to assume not masters.
I would hope not masters.
Okay, well, you never know these days.
That's true, that's true.
Never underestimate any ninja is my motto. Ninjas come in all shape and sizes and have tremendous strength and heart. And you're seeing that right here with Shelton.
Mm-hmm.
Nice leap to the wheel.
Trying to get
centered, right, exactly. Using the technique that you suggested, which is 2 hands wider on the wheel rather than narrow grip.
And using his hips to really fix his momentum.
So close.
Unfortunately, just barely missed it, but he was able to get his momentum from spinning and righted it very, very, very nice.
Right. That's something he can take away to future comps. To know that if you get stuck spinning, he can recenter himself.
Definitely. And I'm sure at Life Force they work on that all the time because he knew, or looked like he knew exactly what to do when it came to that spinning.
Right.
All right, coming straight to the rope, able to just swing really easily right onto that. Almost missed it. Glad he didn't.
But I think he used your technique that you were talking about, hanging a little bit lower on the rope. You saw his arm kind of lower part, and he just swung right through
100%.
Yeah.
Because the lower you are, the more swing you'll be able to generate through the rope because you'll have that bigger throwdown.
Right.
Dragon Teeth now. Hopefully he will be able to clear this. There's one.
There's one. Nice. He's trying to get that swing. He's kicking up with his
He's gonna
legs
go right
and
here.
hits. Oh, I think he had enough height.
He definitely had enough height. That was very good.
I just don't think I saw the hook right over, but he definitely had the height.
100%.
Now he's on to the floating cubes, or also known as a cliff traverse. Trying to line up his body, and no problem.
All right, coming back over to the under-over. Really got to be conscious that you're not going to kick that talon. Grab it. Oh, he used his arm, unfortunately, which means that's a fail.
Right. No hands allowed on that slanted step.
Yes. All right. I don't know if he's going to use the Tyler technique or the intended one. Tyler, it is.
Oh,
it just barely misses it. Very nice try.
Almost had that. Okay.
And once again, we're seeing that 4 fails come in on completely different obstacles, which is really interesting. Just under 1 minute left. And he should be able to hit that buzzer.
I think he's looking to smash it, and there he goes.
Very nice.
Quickly. See how quickly he did that? He lashayed, and on the same move forward, just smashed that buzzer. Love to see that.
All right. Now it's Derek's turn. Our second to final ninja. Derek is looking to absolutely smash this course. He's been training religiously for months and months. He's worked his way all the way up from being a newcomer to a class to actually being a ninja coach now, which is really awesome to see, taking over some of our adult classes. And I know he's really looking to show off for his child. I do believe Noelle is his shot caddy.
Yeah, I think Noelle is. Derek's moving at a good pace.
Yep.
Derek has great balance. I'm there with him in the adult classes, and he has a tremendous balance. You saw that right there. It was evident right there.
Mm-hmm. Really sure-footed. Definitely took a little while to get him there, but like ever since 4 or 5-ish months ago, he's just been super sure-footed, and it's really amazing to see that he's just under 3 minutes 30 seconds already on the fifth obstacle.
Will he do the same jump? It looks like
he is going to go for the jump.
Yes!
And he made it.
Nice.
Very, very nice. Now that jump doesn't look as far as it does on camera, but that's about a 15-foot jump, actually. It's quite far.
Yeah, that was a great jump there.
And especially jumping off of a bar, it doesn't get enough credit for how much it is. It's probably why we've only seen 3 people now actually do it, although all 3 of them have completed it. All right, Derek going for the Dragon Teeth now.
And I think all 3 ninjas are 21 years old that did it, right?
Wow. Very, very dominant display on the Dragon Teeth. Just under 2 minutes, 40 seconds going into the 8th obstacle. This might be a new course record right here. Making it across the floating cubes.
He's trying to recenter his direction and stay on.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's definitely starting to get a little tired. He might want to take like just 3 seconds here to chalk up, shake it out just a little bit. All right. Oh, almost hit the talon.
Yep. There's.
But he's good.
Okay, he stuck it.
The full clear dream is still alive for Derek.
Oh.
Whoa. And he makes it right over.
Whew, that was close. That was close.
Beautiful. All right, now this is the last hard obstacle for Derek. He knows it's in sight.
I think he's jumping. It looks like he's going to...
Oh, he's going for the jump. I mean, he made one jump. Why not go for the next jump, right?
Yep. He said he's going to jump.
You got it, Derek. We believe in you.
Here we go.
Very nice.
Nice. See? Again, that's the creativity of Ninja. That, Derek just pulled out a move that nobody else had done today, and he successfully did it.
And hitting the buzzer at exactly 120.
Nice job.
Very, very good run from Derek right there. Giving his daughter a hug. Love to see it. And we're going straight over to our final runner of this wave, Jaden Welch. This is the Life Force coach. I believe he is also a co-owner of Life Force, correct?
He is, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he and Becca started Life Force in Bellingham, and Jaden used to compete in the elite division. He, I believe, is, I want to say, 42. So he had actually competed, even though he was 40, in the elite division, and has decided to compete in the Masters division and dominate.
I'm sure. I want him to get a full clear really, really badly. Just continue to show his dominance throughout his entire ninja career. I mean, I can't remember a single competition he's been to where he hasn't just absolutely slaughtered the course. Really nice to see him just continue to run through everything no matter what.
And you saw him just touch that, make sure, unlike what happened to Becca. Oh, looks like
he's skipping.
Ooh.
Slammed a little bit. That's
I
why.
think he made the adjustment to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mid-course, you saw him. He had one move in mind. He decided not to do it.
Correct. And on those types of moves, specifically with the wing nut, you have to go on your first swing or else you're going to be on. And he did make the jump a lot quicker than we've seen so far. Still over 3 minutes onto the 6th obstacle.
Another 21-year-old doing that dramatic jump. I just love to see that.
And he's on to obstacle 7 with still 3 minutes remaining. Very, very good run so far.
No room for error here because the talent doesn't have much room there. Not a lot of surface area on a Talon.
I think he's going to skip the ring entirely. Did he touch?
Yep.
He did not touch.
He did not touch.
Very, very
Cleared.
nice to see. And skipping the first board entirely, just jumping straight to the cubes.
Okay.
Ooh. Hit a little hard on the spider wall, but I think he's just...
I think Becca's telling him, don't kick the Talon. Whatever you do, don't kick the Talon.
Awesome. Very nice to see
He's
this.
starting to slide. Oh, nice.
I think he really wants to get this course in over 1:45 right now.
Okay. It looks like, oh yeah, he's going
for the one ring.
Okay.
Probably could have just sent it right off that one as well.
He's looking for time. You can tell he's not pausing for a second.
Mm-mm. He really wants to get this over that 150 mark. And it seems like he's going to secure that at 153.
Nice.
Very, very nice run. 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Very dominant display. I love how many full clears we're seeing right now.
Awesome job, Jaden.
Yes. After this morning where I don't think we had a single full clear, having 7 right now is very, very nice to see.
That was it for this way.
That's good. Yeah, that was good.
We're going to go to a small little break right now as we wait for the next wave. Yeah. We will see you guys in just a second for, I believe, our teen wave after this.